Yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Man, how my mic stopped working? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hold on. All right, what's up? What's up, y'all? CEO. Um, Today's show is about decorum when you're a guest on other people's shows. I had the pleasure of being on the super panel with the Untouchables, Fatty and Ali, featuring 2K and Miss Smell of Roses. Um, like, I don't know, guys. It's difficult getting through the show with some of the guests that they have sometimes, and we spend about like 2 hours on the icebreaker, and the show really don't progress because most people be coming up there to try to prove a point, and I don't think that's the purpose of that particular show. I know Fatty does a debate show when he sets it up, does the whole production, thumbnails, and all of that. Like sometimes we just be having the panels just to have a conversation. So I don't know why people feel like they need to always try to prove a point instead of just letting the conversation flow naturally. It's weird and it's a bit frustrating because when we get requested or we asked to be on these shows, we be looking to have a good time and just to get through the show without any hiccups. And I don't know, I don't know what be up with people sometimes. So we gonna review last night's show. Let me get it queued up for y'all. My audio still good, y'all. This is my first stream. Y'all know, a bit nervous, but I'm gonna make it happen. It's about like I don't know. It's about like an hour or so into the stream and whatnot. I was actually on the panel, so I got a chance to review it today, and it just was weird. I could tell where everybody got gaslit, and it just derailed the show for the most part, just for everybody to end up kind of like hugging and kissing in the end. So let me cue this up. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Let me see. This one. Let me see. That's this. All right, bet. Boom. So then I'm gonna add that. Wow. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it, y'all. I got it. So we up here with Fatty, DJ Coda, the guy in question right now, Mr. Chosen, Hannah, Smell of Roses, Ilkon, Big Rick, 2K, myself, and Aaliyah. So let's see how this goes. Y'all can hear the video? Put a one in the chat if you can hear the video. Y'all can hear the video? One in the chat if y'all can hear the video. Y'all can hear the video? All right, hold on. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let me fix that for y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me stop sharing that. Try this again. Make sure I get this right. Share audio. So Windows share audio. Wow. That should be working now, right? Check it out. Oh. Y'all can hear the video? Put a one if you can hear the video.
Let's all fix this misunderstanding. A woman who actually wants to love a man may date backwards, right? Let's say that.
Put a one in the chat if you can hear the video.
Actually are looking for the man that they actually love. She may go backwards. Most
Run it back.
Where are these women of status that get the bag and get the G-Wagon and get the mansion and get all these? Okay. And then 1 second, please. Kuda, if you don't let me finish, you are not going to know what I'm going to ask, right?
I know. I've heard all of this.
No, you have to practice. You have to practice restraint, right?
Go ahead, man. Because there's something you're not factoring in that I'm trying to bring to your attention.
Okay. So I'm actually going to take you out of that. I'm going to ask you this, Kuda. Just because I want a supermodel and I end up with a raggedy woman doesn't mean that I don't want the super.
See, even right there, right? Fatty is asking a question, and this guy is not answering the question, but he proceeds to dodge the question, but interject while Fatty is talking. Y'all get a look at this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be tripping.
Supermodel.
Listen, all of the women that you just said that practice hypergamy.
Did I ask you a question, Kuda? You have to be a better communicator.
No, I want to ask you a question.
No. I ask you a question. You have to be a better.
See, that's his first mistake right there. He's answering a question with a question and totally disregarding our gracious host right now. And like, that's not how you be a guest on someone's show. It's like, imagine someone coming to your crib and like just going in your fridge. Like, that ain't cool, bro. You got to ask first, bro. Like, you got to have some type of respect on somebody's platform. You know what I'm saying?
A communicator. If I ask one thing, you answer, and then you can answer me something, ask me something, and I answer to you.
Ask the question again.
Okay.
Look, he wasn't even listening. He was so busy trying to correct him. He wasn't even listening to the question the host was asking him. That's wild. That's wild behavior.
Just because I want a supermodel and I end up with a raggedy woman, does that mean that I don't love a supermodel woman that look like supermodels?
That has nothing to do with it. If a supermodel can make you leave that raggedy woman, then you have a problem. You're leaving love again, like I said before, to go look for love.
You're not being a good communicator. Kuda, you made a statement.
I just answered your question.
No, you made the statement.
I said I agree with you, but if you leave the raggedy woman for the supermodel, you can like something. You don't have to act on it.
Hey, friends, did Kuda made the statement saying this? Y'all are saying this woman are going for the rich dude and all that.
I was originally going to ask you.
Right there, he cut him off while he was talking. You don't behave that way. He rude, Polo. That's wild, right? Like, yeah, like you don't interrupt the host when he's talking on the show, right? You don't do that. Answer the question, then give your 2 cents. Listen, right? Answer the question, and then give your 2 cents. I mean, I think that's just basic communication skills right there.
Stop interrupting, please. Can you stop interrupting me, please? Please.
See, I fast forwarded a bit. Fatty's already getting a little bit frustrated, and it's just going to go downhill from here because it's like he's going to continue to do this. I'm going to let the video play for a little bit.
I'm literally asking. Can you stop interrupting me? That's fair? Please, let's talk with each other. You made a statement. These women don't want the rich guys and these guys over there, because if you actually look at what they do, they get with the regular dude with a random dude.
I didn't say that.
So you didn't say that? So what did you say?
No. Listen,
you said homie hopping. That's the regular dude.
So go ahead.
Homie hopping. Can I
what
ask
does that
the
mean?
question that I was going to ask you before?
No. Please clarify that before we move on. So you saying that they're not looking for?
Go ahead.
Didn't you say? Are you muted? Didn't you say that these women are not going up to get the guy that is rich? They are going to the OMI, to the side, and all that. Is that what you're saying, right?
They're not always going up. Women.
Nothing is always.
There is a lot about.
Let me skip this commercial real quick. But as you can see, like bro, really not like trying to answer any questions, bro. And that's the wild shit. That's the wild shit right now. You feel me? And it's like I feel like he came up here to argue a little bit, and Fatty wasn't even on that type of timing. So it was just weird.
What I'm saying, I got to answer the question. Women date who they want to date. Doesn't matter if they're practicing hypergamy or not. They don't factor all of that stuff that y'all guys factor in. Again, going back to what I said earlier, y'all use a little bit too much logic when y'all trying to describe their circumstances when they're not thinking like that. All right. If a guy makes her feel good, that's hypergamous to her. All of that shit is all of that stuff.
Oh my God, that's
We just looked up the definition.
how is that
looking at it as a man?
No, it's not hypergamy.
That's
No, words have
Damn.
meaning.
Coda.
No, sir. Hey, sir.
Women are out here.
When women chase men that makes them feel good, one thing that's not hypergamous, right? If they're chasing pleasure, it's a whole different word. And he kept trying to say it's hypergamy or not hypergamy, but he kept using other words to describe it that just wasn't accurate. And I don't think he understood that was the argument that Ali and Fatty was trying to make at that moment. So we're gonna continue right now.
You're dating with no strategy.
That's crazy.
Women
So,
don't-
hey,
Hold on, Rooker. Hey, hold on,
Women
Rooker.
don't
Hold on. Hey,
necessarily
hold on,
use
Kuda.
strategy.
Hey, ladies on the panel, from experience, okay? We're just going to use a car. Let's say the first guy you met with
You're using logic.
Hold on, real
Again.
quick, my brother. No, you have to.
I'm
because
not
that's
dating a man with no car.
no,
on the
hold
bus.
on. Let's start with that.
Never do
Let's
it, never
let's
will.
Roses, hold on. First guys y'all date had no car, right? Then you met a guy who had a bike. You're like, oh, we upgrade. You dated a guy who had a bike. Then you dated a guy who had a Honda. You never going back to the bike. Then you did a guy that's driving the Benz. Most of y'all know y'all never going back to the Honda.
Never
Like
going
women,
back to the Honda.
women do
That's
not date
right.
backwards, no matter how much you're trying to push it. I will say this, Kuda, to your point.
Women date backwards all the time.
Can I let?
No, we
Can I
don't.
let?
See, right there, right? First he said women date lateral. Now he's saying women date back. And it's like it's causing confusion amongst everybody on the panel, bro. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is trying to word it in a way that makes sense, but he's not accepting that at all. And everybody's basically kind of saying the same thing. They're just using different language and different analogies to explain it.
Hey, hold on.
No, we don't.
Most women don't. If women are looking, so hold on, Kuda, you're ready to
These videos y'all be reviewing.
You see that cutoff right there? Count how many times he cut Fatty and Ali off.
You realize you were professionally interrupting while you're asking people not to interrupt you, right? That don't make. That's not like if women are the ones who's logical. What are you being emotional or logical right now?
I'm being logical, actually.
You're being emotional because you're interrupting people while you're asking people not to interrupt you.
Can I ask my
Are you interrupting me again? Are you interrupting me logically?
Somebody else?
Are you interrupting me?
You will have the chance to answer the question after Ali finish. Let Ali land.
Why did Giselle leave Tom Brady?
Hold
She
on
left
real
Tom
quick.
Brady because she
Jonathan,
Respect. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Can I land?
Friends, let Ali finish.
Did y'all understand anything that was just said on
Please,
the
and then
panel?
Kuda can answer the question.
So let's all fix this misunderstanding. A woman who actually wants to love a man may date backwards, right? Let's say that there's a minority of women who actually are looking for the man that they actually love. She may go backwards. Most women are not going backwards. She's not going back to a smaller house. She's not going back to a raggedy car. She's not going back to a dude that make $30,000. She's gonna always go up. She'd be damned if she go date somebody that work at McDonald's. He better have a corporate job. He better have some high-paying job. She's gonna go up. The minority of women out there, I give this to you. If you're gonna say that's what a woman is, will date for love, and she may be able to date backwards. But for the most part, if your wife left you right now, she's gonna only date a guy that's equal to you or higher. She's not going backwards. She's not going to a guy got no car, no house, who's just starting all over again. Matter of fact, if most men lose their job right now, you already on the clock. She's not going back.
I don't agree with what you said, Ali. And I when I say
did
one
say he was
second,
taking the
Kuda.
liberal side to it.
No. It's not that, right? Woman will entertain a guy that makes them feel good as a placeholder. Woman do this all the time. A woman will entertain this dude because she can get the guy that she truly wants. Woman have a bunch of placeholders from 15 until they're 30.
I agree with Fatty on that placeholder statement. Women do be having placeholders, but they, in my experience, they typically don't date back. That I haven't experienced that, but the placeholder thing is a definite thing for sure.
Date a guy that is good for that season, and once they graduate from college, once they get that executive job, once they get the I status, the lawyer, and all that, they will go down as a placeholder. They might divorce an I status lawyer to go back to date a raggedy dude because he's a placeholder. But as soon as somebody that has the same status of their husband comes back, and this is why I agree with Ali, ex-husband, they go absolutely up. This is what we're talking about. This fat woman is the same thing. She will date this guy as a placeholder because it's the best thing that she can do for now. And as soon as the guy that is rich and available and tall and all these things come true, she's out. So Kuda.
Yes.
Tiny
But
to your
how
point,
many
Kuda.
people-
Tiny. I got you, Anna. Tiny to your point, Kuda, is this. They might owe me up in until Chris Brown pulls along. They might owe me up in until Michael B. Jordan pulls along. They might owe me up in until the CEO with the Ferrari pulls along. So these women will go to the Houston Rodeo. They will entertain pookies. They will entertain regular men, and they will actually get with them as a placeholder. If one of these high status men that usually we see come along, these women are gone. So Kuda, answer your question. 1 second, please.
Yes.
Answer your question, but talk to me. How is this wrong?
Because you assume that if she meets Michael B. Jordan or Chris Brown, she's not homie hopping. She's still homie hopping. She just met Michael B. Jordan or Chris Brown.
That's where that's where the hypergamy thing falls apart. I'm dating Joe from the block and then moving on to Chris Brown or Michael B. Jordan. That's clearly hypergamy. I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me. I don't know. I think that's hypergamy. If you dating Polo Paul from Brooklyn, and then Michael B. Jordan come along, and you leave Polo Paul for no reason to go date Michael B. Jordan, that's hypergamy. That's a fact, right? What you say, Batman? Nah, you're right. Exactly. Yeah, like that's hypergamy. Like I don't know what this guy is talking about. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna go grab some real quick.
They're not gonna wipe her up.
No,
Wait,
but Kuda, Ali, 1 second.
Let him define
No,
the
wait, please. Ali, just 1 second.
We don't
Ali,
know
just
what
1
he's
second.
talking about.
Ali,
Nobody know
1
what he's
second,
talking
please.
about
Ali,
yet.
Ali, 1 second. Ali, 1 second. Hey, Kuda, if you have a woman, right, of 5 years, you go to her, y'all got this shit together. Michael B.
Listen.
Jordan pulls up. Is she going or not?
Again, like I said in the question that I was gonna ask you, all of the women.
Y'all caught that right there? Bro didn't answer the question. Fatty just asked him a direct question. Bro didn't answer the question. He's so focused on asking his question instead of answering and then asking, right?
That y'all used as an example that you said he's rich.
I'm gonna do my best to catch these commercials, guys. Word up. Yeah, oh Lord. I'm gonna do my best to catch these commercials. That's a fact. Matter of fact, I think I should just only talk during commercial break. That'll just make shit easier for me if I'm being honest. But bro definitely not answering any direct questions to him. He's like locked in on trying to get his questions answered right away. Like, and then I don't think that's how you behave on someone else's platform. It's low-key disrespectful. Did he answer that? Did he answer that question? Y'all think he answered that question? I see you, Smell the Rose. Thanks for being here. You too, Batman. Y'all think he answered that question? He ain't answer shit, bro. Excuse me. He ain't answer nothing. Nah, it's not for kids. Yeah, I could curse. He ain't answer nothing, bro. Oh, my bad, guys. I forgot to switch the thing back and put the joint up. My bad. My bad. Yeah, exactly, Batman. He want to control the narrative. He definitely trying to control the narrative. What was the question? Listen up, J Trails. Just listen up. Listen up. See, yeah, he ain't answer the question. He ain't answer the question. It's gonna play. Shafati gonna ask it again, bro. I'm gonna get back to it.
Bruh,
So Kuda, I
don't
didn't. Once
listen.
again, that was not the
I
question.
finished getting
Kuda,
back to
that was not the
I
Kuda.
answered
That
your
was
question.
that was not the question.
What's
Okay.
the question? Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't say if Michael B. Jordan or Future or what.
You
Tom
literally
Brady.
did.
Why bro keep cutting Fatty off mid question, mid sentence? Like, what's up with that?
I didn't ask if they're going to keep her. That was not the question. I didn't ask if they're going to keep her.
I didn't
No,
say you
please,
said that. I said
just one
that
second,
she's not
please.
practicing hypergamy.
No,
She just met
totally,
Michael B.
totally fine,
Jordan.
Kuda. Let's talk about me and you.
Right.
No, Kuda. If both of us have a woman, and Michael B. Jordan or whatever her type is, Brad Pitt, like they pull up, our woman staying or practicing hypergamy and leaving us, what do you think they're going to do for on the average?
They're going to have a nice weekend, and they're going to either go back to the streets or come back to you, and one of y'all might take them back. That's what's going to happen.
So they are leaving, right? So they are leaving, right?
For a night or a day or a week.
Oh my, Kuda, please, man.
Hey,
Kuda.
left, my boy.
Can y'all just tackle his logic, please?
No, it's not about logic. No,
It is,
serious, bro.
Bro said his girl leaving with Michael B. Jordan for a day, a night, or a week. That's weird, man. I think it's a word for that. Start with a C. I ain't gonna say it though.
Oh, Fatty, can I please hold on, please, because he's driving me crazy.
It's not driving you crazy.
Hold
You're
on.
not red pill.
No, I know. I'm blue pill. I'm blue pill, man. I'm just asking you.
You believe in a woman?
Ali,
Don't come on panels trying to push pills, bro. We don't care about red pill, blue pill, bro. Just talk, bro. Be a good guest.
Movies. No, it's because you are bypassing.
You have to ask him what he
question that I was supposed to ask you before y'all start convoluting all of this.
You know why
stuff.
we? Hey, hold on, Kuda. I'm talking to Fatty. Hold on, I'm talking to Fatty.
This
And
is
you know why we
basic.
lost Fatty? We got to get him to get us to understand what he mean by homie hopping, because this is what he's saying. He always
It's in the word.
Kuda, I'm talking to
Homie
him.
hopping.
Can you hold on real quick? He says she's homie. He's homie hopping. He has to explain to us what he means by that. So if she's not hypergamous,
Yeah, y'all moving
what
the
is she?
goalposts, man.
And he's saying she's hypergamous. What is she doing then?
Homie hopping. That's not
What is
hypergamy.
that?
It's called
What-
dating sideways, not dating up.
No, why?
So,
why-
okay. That was the point.
Hypergamy is
Thank
up.
you. You gotta get
Okay,
that
no,
logic.
that was 1 second, please. That was the point. Kuda, you are jumping.
I don't know. I think Michael B. Jordan is up. If somebody was dating me, if my wife left me for Michael B. Jordan right now, that would be dating up. I don't have an Oscar. I wasn't in $1 billion movie. I'm just a director who makes film, does video, does marketing, and who does editing, bro. If she left me for a movie star, that is not dating lateral. She is dating up. But I'm gonna let him continue.
Steps. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. Can I finish asking you the question that I was going to ask you a minute
Yes,
ago?
please let him ask. Please let him ask.
God damn.
Go ahead.
Let
This
him
is the
ask.
question.
You're not factoring in women that quote unquote that you said actually practice hypergamy. Who do they normally cheat with? The pool boy, some nigga cutting grass, some nigga in a uniform. Rich women will literally leave.
He watched too much adult films for that analogy. bro, different.
Andrew Tate type nigga for a nigga in a uniform. Yes. and it would be
Giselle
like a
Bundchen
fan.
left Tom Brady.
Having fun and keeping them are not the same thing. You're contradicting yourself. Because literally,
Fatty made a great point. Having fun and leaving them is completely different.
I mean, didn't you ask a question? Is that a question? Because you said there's a question. You said it was a question. 1 second. Is that a question?
Y'all don't know what hypergamy is.
Kuda, you said that you had the question and you made the statement. Is that a question? Is there any question?
It was a question at first.
You gotta address. You gotta address. No, you didn't comment.
This is just basic shit.
It would make Fatty. No. Listen, it would make Fatty's point because you said women are emotional. So when Tom Brady got mad at her husband when a woman wants to feel better, you talk about
my
this
point. I said women are emotional.
Let me just land. No.
He's too busy trying to make a point. He's not having a conversation. And that's what this show is about, bro. Like when I'm invited on the panels, you can see me there. I'm quiet, right? When I'm on the panel, I don't usually speak unless somebody say something utterly ridiculous. I mean, like crazy ridiculous. And then I wait for a question. I keep my answers short and to the point, and then I be quiet. I pass the mic because it's 9 other people up there. I'm not going to take a 3-minute monologue to try to make a point on someone else's panel. I don't see what's the point in that. You can do what I'm doing right now, go live and review it, or go live and make your own panel. Trying to make a point on somebody's panel when they asking you a question and then you're answering the question with another question, that just don't make sense. That don't make sense at all, bro.
Leave Tom Brady for a pool.
Yeah, let me can I finish so you understand what I'm saying? If you want me to logic. When she got mad at Tom Brady, she actually loved Tom Brady, but she wanted to feel better than Tom Brady, so she cheated on him with the taekwondo guy. She's not going to stay with the taekwondo guy. She'll probably end up going with somebody else. But
dude, they got married and have a kid now.
They'll get married. So women get. Hey, you know what's crazy, Jonathan? Hey,
that is true. She did marry that jiu-jitsu instructor. It's jiu-jitsu, Ali. But we get your point. But they did get married. How long that's going to last? I don't think it's going to last 16 years, 18 years, like she was married to Tom Brady.
Jonathan, in your experience, do most women today get married with them?
And to be honest, most of the men Giselle is going to marry is going to be beneath her anyway. Technically, Tom Brady was beneath her. Giselle is the supermodel. Like, she's the supermodel. I think it was Victoria's Secret. Giselle is like, yeah, I'm sure Giselle was like a Victoria's Secret angel, if I'm not mistaken. Was she an angel, y'all? Giselle was an angel, right? You say smell of roses? Try to take it. People being, yeah. Same way, right. I think Giselle was a angel, but I know for a fact Giselle is the supermodel. Like everybody wants to be like, every supermodel wants to be like Giselle, for sure. Even at her big age, I'm gonna say that.
Man that they love or the man that's good for them.
Listen, most women
just can you don't do it, Jonathan. Please don't do it.
Women are getting married when they love.
Jonathan.
Ali is asking a question to Jonathan, and here come DJ with the interruption. I count so far in the past 15 minutes, I count more than 10 interruptions from this guy, bro. And it's kind of annoying.
Marrying the men they love, 100%.
We gotta go all the way back around to what
we just moved the conversation for no reason. Respectfully, okay? Now, 1 second. Respectfully, right? Woman never satisfied with what they want. If they get the rich guy, they will go ahead and flirt with the handsome guy. If they get with the handsome guy, they will always go and search for the rich guy. This is what women do. They connect the USB to you while the Bluetooth is looking for other devices. We already understand that. But what we're saying is that my woman and your woman, Kuda, will definitely entertain the high status, handsome, rich man, but their woman will never entertain us. It's a rarity. the man that ends up with Giselle is an anomaly. You know why we talk about Tom Brady so much? Because he's an anomaly. It's very rare that a woman leaves the king to be with a peasant.
Fatty was right there. It is very rare that a woman's gonna leave the king to date a peasant. His Bluetooth analogy was funny too. He said she'll be connected to you on the Wi-Fi while her Bluetooth is looking for other devices. That was funny. Fatty is a hell of an entertainer, bro. And he be making a lot of sense. Like the guy rarely miss. Fatty rarely miss. I mean, you know, he definitely be hitting his points for sure. Yeah, that was a commercial break. We getting back to it right now.
That's why we keep pointing and say, look at this case. We don't understand, like we understand what she did, but she only downgraded once again because she is an anomaly. Giselle is an anomaly.
It's not an anomaly.
I think you guys are missing his
Giselle upgraded.
If y'all
because she
picked
got
up on
with a
the
man who's
if
emotionally
y'all picked up on the
intelligent.
red pill that I gave, if y'all picked up on the red pill that I gave y'all, I told y'all it's basically it's saying that hypergamy is subjective. Stop using logic.
No, it's not.
You're making the woman's
So
point,
answer
and women
that.
don't even think like that.
No.
They don't date the way y'all think they date.
So answer that,
Hypergamy
and then
goes in one direction. You're
sir,
always one
we don't have to,
relationship from-
sir.
Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm getting frustrated over there. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He has 66% of the women agreeing with him. I mean, Smell of Roses wasn't feeling what he was saying. Let me see what the chat talking about right here. Let me see what the chat talking about right here. What you say, Jay Trills? Interruption count should be on the screen. Nah, I ain't got that type of technology yet, man. I ain't got that type of technology. What you say, Smell of Roses? He gonna be a great father. Oh, Fatty, yeah, Fatty, yeah, Fatty would be a great dad if he's into that. What's this one right here? Stop using logic is a wild answer. Yeah. He said that though, Jay Trills. He don't want you to use logic. He wants you to think like a woman, like our boy Steve Harvey.
We don't have to talk about the theoreticals, right? And Anna and Aliyah, then you got it, right? No, so okay, cool. So answer the question, please, right?
What is
do you
think?
Please let me finish. Please let me finish. Do you think there's any chance that the woman that is like Lori Harvey, right, that was with Michael B. Jordan and Future, all these high status men, is there a probability that that woman entertains Fatty and Kuda or whatever is her type of the man or our status? Is that a high probability, low probability? Is there any chance?
If you're around there, there's probably a chance.
Oh my God, sir, answer the question. Can you answer the question?
Would she date me? Would she deal with me or you aside from Future or somebody?
No, she is used to these high status guys, right? That have millions of dollars, are handsome, have clout, have status. Is there a probability that a woman of that caliber just sees you walking outside, or she meets you on the coffee shop or something like that, and she will date you or me or somebody? Is that probable?
Yeah, she'll date whoever the hell she want to date.
Now, is that probable? Probabilities mean is that a high chance of that weapon?
If there's an opportunity, it's probable.
Sir, no, sir. One second. Words have meaning. If I live on the 9th floor, let me finish, please. Let me finish. I live on the 9th floor. If I jump out of the window, is a possibility of me surviving, but I probably will die. Is very probable that I will die. So even though there's a probability I will survive, I will probably die, right? So now that we got it out of the way, because mistakes happen, right? Or accidents happen, is this probable, like there's a high probability of this woman coming from like the top of the pyramid to date a guy on the bottom? Is that probable?
Yes, it's called. Have y'all?
I'm done, bro. Hey, bro, this is incredible.
Yeah, I think a woman would leave the top of the pyramid to date at the bottom of the food chain. Let me know in the chat. Y'all think a woman would leave someone like Future to just go date a mechanic? Y'all let me know. Coda said Kuda, DJ Kuda. I think it's right. Kuda, right? Yeah, y'all think y'all think a woman is gonna leave Future for the mechanic? Heck no. What is that? Bro, lack of logic is showing. Yeah, I agree with you, Jay Trills. Yeah. His lack of logic is showing.
This
Oh, so
is
y'all
ridiculous.
Is it possible? Yes. Probable? No. He's mixing the two. And that's the same thing he was doing with the word hypergamy. We're gonna continue.
y'all never seen
No,
the
no.
story
Does
of
anybody
Aladdin?
else have a rebuttal
Y'all
to
never seen the story of Aladdin?
Yes.
Oh,
Basically,
okay, got a rebuttal.
wow, Aladdin,
You didn't watch
So
Aladdin,
Y'all never watched y'all never watched
There's
Titanic?
Yo, this man used Aladdin.
Where at?
Jonathan, he used Aladdin, Jonathan.
yo,
We're at shit
Even,
right here.
even with his
This ain't red
Aladdin
pill, man. This ain't no red pill shit, man.
He been
Oh.
watching Beauty.
pushing pills again. Hey, smell of roses. Look what I got. I got this. Look, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look.
and the Beast and Lion King, and he's made.
hey,
it
this man
successful.
talking about the red pill. Hey, Ali, this man talking about the red pill, and then he pulls a Disney animation movie.
Yeah, this is
That
He's
is a
the
genie.
Titanic too.
Hey, by the way, hey, just one second. Hey, just one
It had to
second.
be a prince.
Just one second.
a joke.
Hey, just 1 second. Aladdin had to find a lamp that had a genie that literally gave him elephants, a castle. Remember how Aladdin got Jasmine? Aladdin had to pretend that he was a motherfucking prince from somewhere else and get a bunch of flashy shit so we can actually get her attention. So respectfully.
Can I respond to you?
No, one second, please. One second. You, hey, Kuda, you are a bad communicator, brother. Like, I love you, man, but you are a bad.
Would you say smell of roses? Hold on. Yeah, Jay Trills. Yo, he tripping. Yo, I would love that. I would love that actually. Hell yeah, I would love that. Am I frozen, y'all? Am I frozen? It's showing up I'm frozen. Hold on, let me. I'm back. Oh no, not me frozen. Hold on. Damn, cuz. Damn, cuz. I'm frozen. Am I moving? Y'all let me know if I'm moving, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna let the video play.
Just let her
y'all
finish.
ask people a question, y'all don't let them respond. Just
I
ask
know,
them,
Fatty, you
respond
guys-
I didn't ask a question. I was making a statement.
Jonathan, he been doing
Only
it. He
two.
keeps saying that. Jonathan, he keeps interrupting people while they're speaking, and then he says you're interrupting him while he's interrupting you. That's not.
I was making a statement. Aladdin, hey, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Machine. Aladdin had the magic carpet that fly.
All right, y'all. Let me refresh real quick because I don't like staying frozen. Hold on. I don't like that. Let me refresh, see what's going on. Camera refresh. I'm back now. I'm still frozen. Let's see. What's going on here? Try that. Hold on. Let me see. See, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I see it. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. uh,
This is red pill.
Magic.
All right. Can I respond to that? Because
Rebuttal, and then Anna, please, and Jonathan. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Jasmine left a hypergamous nigga that had gold and all that shit and money and all that shit that was appointed by her dad.
Jasmine, Princess Jasmine was a single princess who lived. Her best friend was a tiger. She wasn't with nobody, and she didn't even want the prince. She wanted to date who she wanted. That's what it was. So I could see why you bring her up, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's not hitting.
To go run off with Aladdin. She didn't give a damn about no castle or none of that shit, or clothing or none of that. All right.
And the word for that is called the word for that is called hedoism, not holy hopping.
Listen.
It's an actual
she
word
was riding around. She was riding around on the carpet with the nigga.
Gotta pay the bills, right? Hold on, let me get that off because I don't want no copyright strikes on my first stream. I gotta get that YouTube premium. I gotta get that premium. All right, we back.
All right, where she could have just gone to mess with Jafar, okay, who had all the stuff, swag and all of that shit. She left him to go fuck with Aladdin. If you watch the Titanic,
This is a lot of the self-promotion. Hey, we got Jazz in the building. Shout out to you, Jazz. Word up. This dude, man, I don't know, Jazz. This dude it's like he making sense, but then he's not at the same time, man. I just don't know, bro. I don't know. No videos with the premium. Yeah, Batman. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that tomorrow, man. That's a fact. I'm gonna have to get that tomorrow. For sure. Let me get this back.
this is a joke. This is a joke. All right. That's why I said I'm giving y'all these red pills. Don't we in the man is
Still pushing pills. We don't pop pills over here, my boy.
space, right? So why y'all throwing it up when I'm just jabbing at you? It's not that serious. You don't have to convolute it. I just said they're not practicing hypergamy. They homie hopping. It's in the word. They're dating sideways.
So hypergamy is wrong, right?
One definition of up.
So hypergamy is wrong, right?
What?
So the concept of hypergamy, that woman will gravitate and go towards men that have more social status, more money. The hypergamy is wrong. The concept is wrong, right?
What are you talking? I don't have to read.
You keep saying, and Anna, please go ahead and interrupt it after I'm done. You keep saying that
hypergamy is dating up. Simply, I'm
okay. So so respectfully. So you are saying this is your statement that we are wrong, and that woman will date sideways instead of up if they have the opportunity to date up. That's what you're saying, right?
If they want to, they'll do what they want to do.
Oh my God! Hey, come on, man.
He don't know his spot. Like, okay,
I just said it's subjective. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, back to the topic of the show, man. Like 2K is the feature on the show. And he cut the feature person on the show. 2K on the thumbnail. 2K and Smell of Roses on the thing. Look at Smell of Roses. She woo sign over there with her mimosa. You thought I ain't know that was a mimosa, huh, Roses? That was a mimosa. I peeped that. This nigga is cutting off everybody. The count is over 20.
I gotta re-explain this to you.
Hey,
The women get it and y'all don't.
No. I have to pass the microphone to. I have to pass the microphone to Anna. Hey, Kuda, you said something objective. Kuda, you said something objective, and then when I asked you the question, you said it was subjective. You said these women are not dating up, they are dating sideways, and they are only upping, which is something objective. And when I ask you, so you are saying that these women, if they have the opportunity to go upwards, you are saying they dating sideways, and you said it's subjective if they want to. How is that subjective when you literally gave a clear objective definition that these women are dating sideways?
The opportunity for her to date up will be right in front of her, and she will still choose who the hell she wants to choose. A lot of women locked out of the hypergamy market, even by their own volition, if they want to practice it or not. That's why hypergamy is called a practice. You can practice it. You don't have to. It's not a standard. You can practice hypergamy. That's why when people refer to it, it's called a practice.
My nigga, even if she homie hopping, right? Let's say it's me and you, and we homies. That just because she stopped talking to you to talk to me, don't mean that was a sideways move. You the fucking runner. I'm the plug. I'm the dope boy in this case right here. We might associate with each other, but she took the next step to the next level. You the nigga who we let wash the car and go to the store in right quick. I'm the nigga that's calling the shots. She still took the lateral opportunity.
You're still trying to use logic.
This is where he kept losing me, bro. 2K just gave a great hood analogy. Just because we associate with each other don't mean we the same. 2K said, you the one that we let borrow the car to go to the store, and I'm the plug. So that would be her dating up, brother, right? That's her in real time practicing hypergamy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What you say, J Trills? You still trying to yo, turn. Yo, she gonna get her 2 cents in for sure later on. Yeah, I knew it was I saw the flute. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Why not use logic?
Because you're a man. You're trying to explain what women are. You're trying to explain the theater of mind. I'm trying to put y'all in the theater of mind, how they think. What I'm telling you is that a guy will be like, oh, yeah, date up and do this, that, and third. No, she going to do what she want to do. It doesn't matter if she wants to date up or not. If she feel like dating the top dope boy or the runner, she can date whoever she want to.
See, in that instance, 2K just used a hood analogy to make his point. And then he accused 2K of using logic. No, 2K is saying what you saying. That's you assumed that her leaving you for 2K would be dating homie hopping, but 2K put it into perspective that he's the plug, you the store runner. You understand what I'm saying? Did I miss something? Oh yeah. Thank you, Roses. Thank you. See, yeah, you the homie. Thank you. I'm gonna check that out too. I'm gonna add it too. Hold on, what I got up in here? Hold on, let me see what I got so far up in here, real quick, Roses. Let me see. I got that. I got the the Sonic rings. What else I got? And then I got this. Yeah, thanks for them sounds, Roses. I'm gonna check those later. Oh damn, I did it again. I think my mouse is dying. Let me plug it up. Hold on. I plug up my mic. Struggle streaming, y'all. I'm struggle streaming. I'm gonna get it together. In the words of AD, we'll get there.
Congratulations. It just said this. Women are going to date who they want to date. Congratulations. That's a great statement.
And
There's
it goes right back
the
to what I said
statement
in the
of the
beginning,
year.
that
A
y'all
woman
was
will date who she wants to date. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's revolutionary stuff. Anna and Aaliyah, because y'all are trying
we
to
say that too, Aaliyah. We all say that they date who they want to date, but when they pick a guy, it's not typically going down.
So I don't know
It's
where the
typically
pushback
going
is.
up. That because we're not
That's
this
why I
because
was
they
saying that
typically
y'all-
go up. Aaliyah and Hannah and Smell the Roses are picky. They don't just go date with anybody. They pick who they want, but it's typically going up. It's not going down. So you can't say it's sideways. They can choose to go back, but they're typically going up. That's not sideways.
You just said what I.
No, we
Man.
always say all the red pill.
That's why I
red
said
pill
that
is
y'all been
fundamental,
agreeing
man.
this whole time. That right
If
there,
she
what
said,
you
and
just
Aaliyah
said,
said this.
No, but
Y'all been agreeing the whole time.
Aaliyah, before women pick who they want, they pick who other women want. So they pick men by who they all like combined, then they'll pick who they want. But typically, y'all go after the
You gotta
man
take the
that
seat
y'all
out
like.
back to
You
what I
go,
said in the beginning.
who Jerome? Everybody wants Jerome. Y'all go after that guy. An unattractive guy can come in the building and you and Hannah go crazy about him. All the other girls are gonna go start going crazy about him because the girls are crazy about him. Then they pick who they want.
the ladies up top and Smell the Roses. Fellas, let's be quiet just for a second and let them actually have it for, because I need to understand,
Yes.
because it seems like they agree with Kuda or that we are in agreement or something like that. Can y'all explain us what we are missing?
This is a great segue because these are the two ladies that agreed with Kuda. He women's planning. So let's let the women do that. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me see what's going on. I'm doing well. Thank you. I feel like I'm struggle streaming. My mouse is dying. I don't know what's going on with it. It's dying. Got to plug it up. Let me see. Yeah, I'm having fun. While cleaning. Yeah. Woman will pick the man the other woman want. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Right? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Roses. Stream is great. Oh, I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Let's see what the ladies got to say, because these are the two ladies. Hannah and Aaliyah was agreeing with them. Let's see what they got to say. Hopefully we don't get interrupted by a commercial break.
And then Smell the
Ain't that
Roses.
crazy how
Take
the
us home
ladies
and read
agree
super
with me?
chats. Wait, what'd you say, Kuda?
Ain't that crazy how the ladies agree with me? I'm saying y'all arguing.
If women
I
agree
don't
with you,
agree with
no,
you. I
it's
don't
fine,
agree.
Roses. Hey, Kuda.
Rose checked in real quick. She like, I don't agree with you. She's been in a stable relationship for 20 years this year. Okay? Stable. Living life. His and hers Benzes. That's a fact.
If you are on this space for a while, if women agree with you, usually you're wrong. Go ahead,
No,
Aaliyah.
that's not true.
That's usually true.
Aaliyah, last time I'm trying to bite my tongue, right? He just said women were emotional and men are logical. So if people are agreeing with the women and not the men, are they being logical?
He's being emotional because he agrees with emotional beings. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Y'all twisted that. No, what I'm saying is that they don't.
Cool, it's fine. You don't have to explain it again, brother. Let him go and then Kuda, we are going to let you have the last word. I promise. Go ahead, ladies.
See, this is the rude part, right? That's why the show is called The Proper Decorum as a guest. You're interrupting the host and the feature. What is the probability of you being invited back, right? If you want to debate, hit Fatty up. Fatty has set it up for you. I'm sure Fatty has set it up if it's worth it. Yeah, Rose, I just got that email alert to my phone too. You know, Gmail be having that lag on it.
The ladies can go. I'm on mute.
Hannah, did you want to go first?
Magnus Pro.
Look at that commercial break. Let me not get sent to the shadow realm on first joint. Right? Let me not get sent to the shadow realm, right? Get that right for y'all. All right, here we go. We back.
You was trying to get in there before I was, so I'll.
I
can't hear her.
Your microphone is not working, Anna.
Hannah, your mic is not. Yeah, your mic. Now you're good. You're now unmute. Now you got to unmute.
Aaliyah, go first, and then Anna can go
He's
when
good
she.
now. I think
I
Hannah-
kind
Hannah
of
say
like
something
lost my
else.
train of thought, but
There she goes.
I'm like 50-50. I get what Kuda's saying.
Anna, your internet connection is kind of tripping for a second.
Hannah just said she 50-50. That's what I was thinking too. Like he making sense, but it's halfway there. And then he just go left. I don't know.
Yeah, just Hannah, restart real quick.
Yeah, refresh. Let Aaliyah and Smell the Roses come, and then you get the floor. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Pause on that.
No, all I was saying is that what I got from what he was saying is that women go where they perceive is better rather than what's actually better. Like I think that's what he was trying, or that's what I was getting from what he was saying. That's why he was saying it's subjective. Like women will go where they think is better, not where it's literally better. That's why he was saying that you guys operate in a logical mindset, because logic
2K on that thumbnail look like what's that pastor that be with Tyler Perry? What's that pastor name that be with Tyler Perry, y'all? Yo, somebody who y'all don't know that pastor that be with Tyler Perry? He had that TV show on UPN9. Look at 2K. Like it looked like 2K, but then it don't. What you say, J Trills? If you reach the shadow realm, that's my guy. Yeah, bring me back. Bring me back. Damn, see the mouse, it's like it's double clicking, bro. And it's only acting up on stream.
the guy with the money would be the better option. Like she should choose the guy with the money because he has money. It's a better option. But what he was trying to say is that women are going to choose what they think is better, like regardless of what men think is the better option.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
It's not right.
Can I ask 1 second? Can I ask a follow-up question?
Let me just finish my thought and then you
Okay.
So yeah, like that's all he was saying, and that's a sentiment that you guys notion all the time. Like any videos that I've seen that you guys say, y'all literally say, and then y'all been saying it in this conversation too, that women think the grass is greener on the other side, but it's not. And I think that was his sentiment the entire time. So that's why I was just saying that y'all been saying the same things the entire time.
Yeah, Roses. Yeah, TD Jakes. Yeah, that's that's who he looking like on the thumbnail a little bit. Yeah. Nah, TD Jakes. It was TD Jakes, Rose. It was TD Jakes.
Y'all agree with each other.
How does she get it?
The semantics. It's the semantics of the conversation.
Okay.
That
So
Aaliyah,
let me ask you a series of questions that is kind of a yes or no. Just answer as majority, right? Like we know that women will date what they feel is better, right? On the balance of probabilities, are women going to choose the rich dude or the poor dude?
The rich dude.
Hypergamy.
A man with a mansion or a man living on Section 8?
Mansion.
Hypergamy.
A man with a Ferrari or a man that rides the bus? A man with a Ferrari or a man that rides the bus?
Oh, the Ferrari.
Hypergamy again. He 3 for 3 right now.
A man that is 6 foot. A man that no, it's fine. You'll get it in the end. A man that is 6'5" or a man that is 5'5".
6'5".
A man that has a long.
That I wouldn't consider that hypergamy, but I would consider that like natural selection, right? All women like taller men. You know what I mean? Damn, short kings ain't getting no love these days. That's messed up. For real, for real.
Dick or a man that has a short dick?
Short dick. I mean, long dick, I guess.
She had to think about it. Leah like the shrimps. Shout out to y'all.
So do you see that Every time I put
Yes,
one second,
yes,
please.
yes,
I'll
yes,
get you the
yes.
microphone.
I get
Ali,
it.
I'll get you the microphone. I'll get you the microphone. We
But
just talking.
I just want to
No, I know.
finish.
I'll pass you the microphone. I'm fine.
See, that cutting off is getting contagious because that there go Aaliyah with the cutoff. That's your first cutoff right there.
And I just the point is this: we can always find anomalies. We can always find the exception to the rule. You can always find the Danny DeVito that is 5'1" and gets all the woman. We can always find anomalies. But if I put the twins, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger next to each other, most women are going to gravitate towards Schwarzenegger because he has all these things that make him pre-selected. They might fuck Danny DeVito for one season. They might enjoy Danny DeVito on the summer where they're rebounding from their college days. But at the end of the day, women and men are very predictable. They are going to flock towards certain type of characteristics and they are going to keep them. That's all we're saying. Like, how does that need a
And what
translation?
we're trying and what I'm getting is that women are only going to those men because they perceive those men to be better. And like it's the woman's perception.
And you too.
That is subjective.
No, all of us.
And women only perceive women.
All of us perceive those men to be better.
Women only perceive those men as better because y'all see those men as better.
Yes.
Ali, just 1 second. Let her land for a second.
Men as better because men see those men as better. So we just
Ali, now 1 second. Ali, please, respectfully.
I don't disagree with you.
Aaliyah, please. No, Aaliyah.
I think everybody is agreeing.
Aaliyah, no, but we're not. We're not. You said that we perceive some men as better, so y'all go after them?
Men perceive rich men as the better man in the situation, just the way you laid it all out. You said the Ferrari, you said the money, you said the long.
He used Michael B. Jordan.
You literally said all.
They don't hear themselves.
Sure. No, Aaliyah, I agree. No, Aaliyah, I agree. Aaliyah,
better option.
I agree.
Then why did you pick
No,
it?
I agree. Hey, Rosie, you go next.
8 inches over the guy with 4 inches. Why did you pick it?
No, what? 1 second. Hey, Rosie, you go right after me.
Hotels don't.
Oh, gotta pay the bills. Hold on. Let me get that off.
B. Jordan.
Does he have more money than me?
No.
Oh, no. Hey. Hey.
Hold on, I think y'all missed that one. Fatty just asked, was Michael B. Jordan better than him?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get
Aaliyah.
it back.
You pick it.
No, what? 1 second. Hey, Rosie, you go right after me. Aaliyah, is Michael B. Jordan better than me?
Yes.
Why?
He's Michael B. Jordan.
Does he have more money than me?
No.
Oh, no. Hey. Does he? Please, 1 second.
Better than me.
Hey, 1 second. You know nothing about me, okay? I can be Madre Teresa for all you know. 1 second, please. 1 second. Aaliyah, 1 second. Let's talk with each other.
How are we gonna talk if you keep stopping me?
It's because Aaliyah. It's because
it's not a.
See, yeah, like, all right. Right here, this is like where the frustration from all the cutting off is bubbling up, right? Look at Fatty right now. Hold on, look at Fatty right now. Let me put this up real quick. Look at Fatty right now, holding his face because the frustration is high. Look at Aaliyah right now. She's frustrated, right? She's assuming Fatty is cutting it off, but Fatty is hosting the show. Fatty is trying to get a better understanding of your thought process, right? You can't get offense when the host say, hold on, and then they insert another question, or when they insert another question to try to get better understanding, like we gotta hold that down. We gotta hold that down. Let me get back to this view real quick. Hold on. Let me set this up this way, like that. Yeah. And then hold on. See, yeah, hold on. I'm getting used to this. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, let me do that and then do that. Right. All right, I'm back.
Conversation if you keep interjecting.
Hey, you know what?
It's not a conversation.
You know
It's not a
what?
conversation.
You know what? You are right. What did you have to say that you didn't say?
What are you gonna say to me that you haven't said for the past 30 minutes?
I'm asking you. I'm literally. No.
What's that, Jay? Let's talk about it. What you want the link, Jay? You want the link? Let me know. Let me know. Matter of fact, let me copy this. Let me see what's up. Let me see. Trills, you want the link? Put a 1 in the chat if you want the link, so I could text it to you right now. Let me see. Let me get that to you. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Jay, I just dropped the link in your chat. I mean, in your text messages real quick. We could talk about it. We could talk about it.
No, it's fine, Ali. It's fine. Ali, it's fine.
Hey, no.
Make it Aaliyah. I didn't get this grace. They gave you
hold
grace,
on.
so.
Hey, Aaliyah, if he gives you the mic, just talk. Aaliyah, come on.
All right, no, but don't do that.
No,
though.
just
If-
don't.
So you wanted.
All right,
You
so
wanted.
let me go. All right, so let me
No.
go.
You wanted to talk,
All
and
right.
then when I let you
All
talk, you
right,
said,
so
"I."
I've been saying this entire time that you guys are agreeing. I don't disagree with you.
Aaliyah, you are repeating yourself.
Let her repeat herself.
You are repeating yourself. Can you stop repeating yourself? One second, Aaliyah.
Let her explain. She's getting.
Hey, Kuda, this is Kuda. Respectfully.
It's just the semantics. Y'all are all agreeing. We're saying the same thing.
Hey, Aaliyah, you are repeating yourself.
Women perceive what women perceive is better than their situation. That's what they're gonna go to.
Aaliyah, you are repeating
Logically,
yourself.
emotionally, whatever. They're
You
gonna
are
go to what they
repeating
perceive
yourself.
is better. Period.
You are repeating yourself.
That's it.
Okay, so now we got that out of.
Talking, I can't hear him.
No, so we got that out.
That's just where we at now.
Tell her to refresh, please. Tell her to refresh, please. She can hear me.
Oh, Aaliyah, if you can't hear Fatty, then you have to refresh your internet. Did you say? Yeah.
Refresh, please. And by the way, while she refreshes, shout out to DJ Kuda for being in the building.
See, that's why Fatty be putting on a great show. Because how you get that, how you turn Coda into what's his name? Aladdin real quick. He got the lamp and all that. Even got his background up there. Untouchables. Yeah, shout out to the Untouchables. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like the video. I got to get my little mantra together, right? Yeah, make sure y'all drop a like in the video. It's only a few of y'all in here. I would like to have it 100% engagement. That'll be cool. I like hundreds and 90s, 80s too, but let's keep it hundreds and 90s. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is what make Fatty a great entertainer, because how did they get that fast? Best production in the game. Shout out to the Untouchables.
What? Call it what you want. What is LeBron looking for?
I know I'm being domineering, but I promise you on the second part of the show, I'll be quiet. Shout out to the now 1 second. Shout out to the 700 people watching. I appreciate it. Aaliyah, you made the statement. Let's just go down to the rabbit hole and then y'all got it. Okay? Once again, hey DJ Kuda, you heard what I said.
No, I'm actually good. I don't.
Okay, so I will say this, right? And this is a statement instead of me asking questions. This is why, once again, people just be talking, right? I made a statement, and Ali and the rest of the fellas that says these women are going to gravitate towards the tall dude, the rich dude, the dude with status, the dude with clout, the dude with fame. Aaliyah said, no, it's not like that because right?
You're
right?
being dismissive, and that's
no. Weren't you quiet? Didn't you say that you had nothing to say?
Because why are you doing that? Why are you even doing this?
Y'all see the frustration building up? Y'all peep the frustration building up? That's that New York shit I was talking about. Like, we get frustrated to a point we just start laughing at shit because it's like we're not laughing at you, we be laughing at the situation.
Hey, I'm doing this because it's my job, right? My job is actually to point out. My job is to point out while you talk both. My job is to point out how you both talk from the both sides of your mouth.
But I'm not. I agree with you. So you doing this is like blowing me right now because I agree.
Pause on that blowing. Ain't nobody blowing nothing. Pause. Big pause.
We all agree, and that has been my point the entire time.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Repeating it. I'm gonna keep repeating it because it's just not. You're not.
You know what? You know what? Y'all got it. I just want to point out this, and then I'll be quiet the rest of the show because this is respectful. This is a waste of time. She decided that Michael B. Jordan was better than me immediately. Right? Immediately. She didn't know why, because he's richer, he's more handsome, he has more clout, he has more fame, he's an actor.
Hold on, I got Jay Trills in the back. Hold on, let me bring you up, bro. Let me set you up. Bring you up. Trills, what up? Yeah, I hear you just fine, my brother.
Okay, what's up? Yeah, because I like the moment she said it was the instantaneous response off the Michael B. Jordan comment. That's why I asked that, because it's like, what makes Michael B. Jordan better than the person that you're talking to? And it's obvious for me, for you. You already know the answers to that, but it comes to a certain point where it's like, all right, can you answer this question and then still stay at the same angle and still have like your same point that you're trying to put across and shit? Like, no, you can't. Because as soon as you start to explain that, all right, what does Michael B. Jordan have that I don't have? Fame. I mean, and this is me off. I don't know Fatty. I don't know him, so I'm not saying this as a judgment, but this is just off of a general like aspect. I would assume it would be the fame, the money, and whatever else behind that. Because what else? You don't know Michael B. Jordan. You could see what he do on TV as an actor, etc. But what else could you? What else about this person would attract you? Looks, outside of them three: looks, fame, money. What else would attract you to him over the person that asked the question, which is Fatty in this example? Outside of that, and you don't know him.
Well, that's I think that's what's causing the confusion, because they having two different conversations with this conversation right now, right? That one is saying they're not hypergamous while practicing hypergamy, and the other one is describing hedonism, right? That's the pursuit of pleasure, right?
Yeah,
women don't always go for the rich guy. That's a fact, but it's a good chance they will. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
it's
if
kind
they
of like
do,
what we was talking about earlier regarding probability.
Yeah,
like the probability of a woman going for a man that. All right, let me niche this down a bit. The probability of a woman in a relationship choosing up is what we say. Like, is more likely than, just to cut it down. Like a woman is more likely to choose up than they are to downgrade. And it's like,
that's a fact.
If you look into circumstances where women may, I guess, downgrade in a sense, like typically when a situation like that arises, it's not for a simple cause. Like, all right, let's say, what was the name of that Tyler Perry movie? Motherfucking, was it Temptations?
That's the one with the church girl and the church boy who grew up together, fell in love.
Yeah, fell in love, and then she chose up, and then she caught something.
Yeah, she caught the monster. Yeah, she caught
Exactly. So
that
like,
prep.
so in a situation like that, right? The first initial reaction was a choose up. But now when you choose up and then you have to deal with something like that, or let's say you have to deal with like abuse or anything in that nature, then yeah, in those circumstances, I could completely see it going through a woman's head. Like, let me fall back. Let me try something else. Like, especially like even as men, bro, there's a lot of times as men where, I mean, let me not even say a lot of times, but men as a whole, like, will literally straight up tell you, like, you know, you could go out there and you could get you a 9 or a 10, but I'm satisfied with that you know, that 6, 7, as they would say, or that 8, because she's attracting less males herself, and the less as a woman, like the to men, the lack of attract, like, you could be bro, any girl I have, bro, if it's my shorty, like, if I take that step, I'm attracted to. Obviously, I have, you know, like, what other people may look at you and see a 7, a 6, or whatever the fuck they may judge you as. I have a certain perspective, and if I've taken that step as a man to make you my significant other, then I have obvious levels of attraction towards you. So now when you put it in the reverse spectrum, and like what I was saying earlier about, like, you know, men just saying like having a 6 or a 7 is probably better off, is because less men are attracted to you, and the less attention that you receive as a woman, and the less men that are attracted to you, it's less of a risk of me losing what I value as you and my girlfriend. But
Right.
if I'm sitting here and bro, I see you as a 10, everybody else sees you as a 10, it's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, on a man's aspect of things, there's more pressure on you to maintain whatever keeps this 10 with you. Because, like they were saying, bro, you could be Tom Brady and your wife could downgrade from you. Like, it's so the pressure is on always to make sure that you're doing what needs to be done to be able to keep said 10. Whereas with a 6 or a 7 female, where it's like she may not seem attractive to every man that crosses her, may not seem, you know, she may not seem attractive to them, but you can be more comfortable in yourself as a man to not have to, and this is like a weird thing to say, but to not have to put so much forward, or I guess not keep your head on the swivel and watch out for XYZ thing. You can sit down and you could have a moment where you down bad and your shorty will work through it with you, versus like if you got a 10 and you go through some shit and you may have an off moment, she got so much attention, as soon as you off balance, like, she jumping on to the next shit. And it's not to say like it's, you know,
yeah, let me interject real
you should
quick.
be putting attention towards your girl or whatever significant other you have, anybody, like, regardless. But
let me interject real
with
quick.
this shit.
Hold on, wait.
It's always gonna be them gender differences and those what's the word I'm looking for? The stereotypes regarding both sides.
Yo, Jay, you can hear me? You can hear me, Jay?
Oh, I cannot hear anything.
Yeah, refresh, and I'm gonna let you back up.
Heard.
Yeah, refresh. Red, I appreciate it. This actually my crib. It's actually the crib. I'm gonna let him refresh and get back up. I'm gonna get back to the video though.
Sure. She decided immediately this man is better than Fatty. But now y'all want to sell us, and now y'all want to sell us that better is subjective, right? That's what Kuda was saying. Better is subjective. Y'all woman know who is better from the get go. Just be, hey man, y'all got it. Yeah, Ali, you got it, man. You got it. You got it.
That's the subjective part. A
You
woman's
got it.
perception
Oh,
is the
absolutely.
subjective part.
Absolutely.
So when Cassie
That's all
was
I'm
dating
saying. Like, I don't
Diddy,
dis-
and her
This is crazy.
perception of Diddy was that he was a better man because he was richer, and then he was knocking her around and making her sleep with prostitutes, and she knew then that her perception was wrong. Why didn't she leave?
He
said
wasn't
what?
making her sleep with prostitutes.
Hold
She-
on, excuse
Oh,
me.
God.
I'm not
God.
talking
She
to
was
you.
a
I'm
willing
not talking to you. I'm
participant.
talking.
See, like, look, right there, Jay. You can hear me, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, he interrupted again, but Smell of Roses is proposing a good question. Why didn't Cassie leave Diddy? Right? And then here come Coda with the interjection. She not even talking to him. Here he come again. You know what I'm saying? And it's just wild that he's not allowing the featured guest and the host run the show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because like again, to speak more towards the topic of the panel, the proper decorum as a guest. So like this is known across the board. It's kind of an unspoken rule when you have a debate, an argument, whatever you want to call it. There's times when you like, especially when with people that follow a plane of logic and that know how to articulate themselves really well. There's a lot of times when an individual like that will feel like they may need to interrupt and or need to get their point across before they forget, and or will just cut in the moment that they realize like what you're about to say is illogical and it don't matter. So
But that's where the decorum come in, right? Because it's not his panel, it's not his show. He kept
and
doing
that's
that
exactly what
all
I was about
night.
to get at.
But then like, I was,
because
because like, hold on, Jay. Like, he kept doing that all night, and what it did was just fool the panel with frustration. One of the main people that was supposed to be in the show dropped out. You feel me? 2K dropped out at this point. We didn't, mind you, this is the icebreaker question. We didn't even get into the show yet. This is just let's start talking so we could get into the show. Like,
let's start off like
like how Fatty structure his panels. It'd be icebreaker, and then it's like 6 good questions that'll carry us for like 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. And he's not letting that happen. He's not letting that happen at all.
That's kind of where I'm like, you draw the line at a certain point, because like, it'll get like that where there's interruptions, especially when it comes to debating people and having hot topics and stuff like that.
But it's not a debate. That's the thing. It's not a debate. It's he asks a question, you give me your perspective, and I question your perspective a little bit, right? I give my 2 cents, and then we move on. Or no, before we move on, we pass the mic so everybody could get in, right? And then we move on. Like, it totally derailed the joint. Like right now, I can't even see because it's white. I think we like an hour and 40 minutes in on the icebreaker, bro. Icebreaker.
I feel what you're saying, and I'm not excusing his phrase I'm looking for. I'm not excusing his interruptions, because again, you're a guest on a panel, so show some type of respect, and but as far as it not being a debate, I don't think you could really genuinely say that, because it turns into a debate when you ask a question and your question gets answered with a question, and or there's more questions behind your answer.
But check this. When does the art of conversation comes into play? Right? What about that? Because that's the purpose of the panel, is to have the conversation. Fatty has debate shows. I'm talking about the Untouchables super panel right now, because it's a space for conversations. He got another show on Sunday where it's ladies first, and the ladies get priority. They get to give their perspectives first, right? And it's like sometimes even those get derailed with into the first or the icebreaker question with and it's usually the dudes. You feel me? And it's like, yo, let these guys run their show. You got to let them run their show. Yeah, sometimes the arguments, the heated moments make great clips, but I'm sure it'll be broken down into more clips if we allow the conversation to flow. You feel me? Like, notice I'm only interjection to like try to bridge the gap, but it's like we're stuck on this icebreaker. But let's get back to the video real quick, because it's about to get crazy.
Sorry.
Leah,
Also,
I'm
real
talking
quick,
to
I shot you a text. Go check that real quick for me.
Can you put up? I don't think I could do that. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Nah, I can't do that.
All right, bet. I'll figure something out.
All right, bet.
the young lady who said it was the female's perception of the man. So once Cassie knew that her perception
she
of
was
the man
a willing
was wrong,
participant.
excuse me.
She was a willing participant.
Okay.
Remember, y'all asking people not to cut people off.
She was a willing participant.
That's not
which
what I'm
is why
asking
she didn't
you.
leave.
That's
No,
not why
I'm answering
I'm
you. That's why she didn't leave.
Shout out to Cases and Cams. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Please, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here,
Smell
man.
the Roses was on her coattail.
Yeah, Smell the Roses. Yeah, that
She was on her coattail. She said, "Excuse me."
They be thinking Smell the Roses is an easy target. They forget she in Atlanta. She in Atlanta. Smell the Roses be built for this. Like Smell the Roses.
And look, 2 hands up, and I swear to God, I ain't mad. Cause you know me, so I would have been on the same time and like, shut the fuck up. You finna let me talk and you finna listen. That's it. That's all. If you ain't finna, you got ears. What God gave you ears for? All right, cut them off if you don't want to hear me. But you gonna hear me today.
Facts. Hold on. Here we go.
He knew that
she didn't leave because she was a willing participant. She was a willing participant. That's why she didn't leave.
How does that answer the question that I'm asking?
Hey, now, respectfully. Hey, I'm sorry, Ali. Respectfully. Cassie said this shit. I'm not leaving because Jay-Z is not available. Exactly. She literally said that shit. She said, I'm not leaving him because Jay-Z is not available. Meaning she couldn't get no higher than him. Now all of a sudden y'all playing dumb and playing stupid.
My question is, right? Because I get it. Like I get it. Like I don't disagree with y'all. As y'all can see, when we go down the logic train, I agree with y'all.
So why you keep talking?
I thought the logic train was lost. Why were you losing logic still? Shit.
I mean, like I said it during the panel, man. I said I blame the derailment on Coda. Kuda. Am I saying his name right? It's Kuda, right? Respectfully, word.
Kuda.
DJ Kuda.
Yeah, that's a U. That's not all. Yeah, Kuda. It gotta be Kuda.
Kuda. Yeah, like he just it's like that's the bad apple in the bunch right now.
Because I mean, the moment you're asking argument, dialogue, discussion, whatever you name it, whatever you want to call it, the moment that you open your mouth to say you still using logic, you still coming from a point of logic, as if that's something that's wrong, like you gotta look at yourself at that point. Like you can't put that on nobody else, because I mean, literally everybody should use logic as much as possible. And I'm not saying emotion is X or anything. Like obviously it's going to be emotion with things, but there can still be logic put behind emotion. So yeah, anybody who says something like that is mute and null in my book and shouldn't even be allowed to make an argument, because you already, I shouldn't be using logic. So you just finna throw anything out there arbitrarily that might make somebody agree with your point. And it's only going to resonate with a person that don't follow logic themselves. So it's like you don't really have a point at that point.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo,
I'ma
y'all,
shut
I'm
up.
gonna be adding. I'm gonna be adding moderators when I go back and review it. Just look out for your moderator badge. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna make y'all moderators. Hopefully, I grow. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video. Like the video. You know what I mean? I got the Cash App scrolling at the top. Buy me a Red Bull. I'll be happy with just one. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We're gonna get back to the video, Jay.
Facility.
Because you keep talking. Because you keep talking. I agree with y'all, but let me disagree.
I'm not disagreeing.
See, at this point, when Fatty get into that high pitch, lean back, talking with aggressive, he's pissed. He's pissed. You know what I'm saying? But he still got to put on a show. You feel me? Once Fatty get in that position, he is not happy anymore. Look at Ali's face. With my soundboard. Hold on, let me get my sound. Let me get my sound right. Hold on. Y'all see Ali? Oh no, not that. Yo.
And I'm just trying to explain.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. That's why I'm trying to explain how I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh,
But
man.
You said it was the perception. You said it was the woman's perception that she thinks that the grass is greener on the other side. So I'm giving you an example of a woman who had the perception that P. Diddy was the better man. But once she stayed with him, which was for 11 years, she knew at year 5, at year 6, at year 7 that he was a degenerate. But she stayed anyway, and she was quoted as saying that she wasn't going to leave him, although she knew her perception was off because there was no other better man to get. And you're saying your answer to that question
so she perceived that there was no better man to get, which is why she didn't.
I have so many questions about that.
She said she's not.
What was that, Jay?
I said I have so many questions about that, but I can't really ask because obviously we don't have Diddy Shorty on here to do all that. But that
it's all documented. I mean, like Fatty said, the only reason she didn't leave Diddy is because Jay-Z was already married to Beyonce. You feel me? That's not what she said verbatim, but she said I think Jay-Z wasn't available.
That being stated, was Jay-Z her choice after Diddy?
That would have been the better man. So in this analogy, Cassie is practicing hypergamy, but the only reason she stayed with Diddy is because Jay-Z wasn't available. That makes sense?
Yeah. It sounds like okay.
Yeah.
Because
know.
Like Smell the Roses explanation is I'm still kind of caught up on this whole logic aspect of things, but her explanation is extremely logical. But going into that, it's like,
but see, here's the thing: Smell the Roses. That's a grown woman. Look at her, bro. She looking like the 80s right now. You know what I'm saying? Hair done. You feel me?
Yeah.
She got the clavicles out. You feel me? The hanging on the both sides. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Like that's a grown. We talking. Smell the Roses is in a 20-year marriage, so she has to think logical, or she at least learned.
I respect the logic of it, but it's the comparison because it's like, all right, Diddy wife chose to stay with Diddy because she didn't see a better option. And it's like, this is where we start to get into the territory of like you using logic too much, because there's nothing logical about that. If you're not in a relationship and in a situationship, is it logical to choose to stay in said situationship? Whatever causes it to be that.
It's like what everybody was saying. Cassie stayed. She could have left. She could have went to the cops or even the FBI.
And that would have been a more logical.
Yeah, but she stayed because solution. One, the male escorts that she hired, she built a personal relationship with them. You feel me? And it's like Cassie was into it. Either she was groomed into it or she was into it, she was into it. You feel me? I'm not victim blaming here, y'all. So don't clip me up with that. I'm just saying she did
I was about to
stay.
say, because Red Lip says something that's kind of intriguing.
Which
she
one?
said she wasn't logical.
I got you. Hold on, let me pull it up.
She wasn't logical. She was moving tactically.
Facts.
I respect that. I respect
facts.
That.
Red lipstick is another grown woman. We talking about grown women.
Now that, but you see, it's verbalage, bro. It's all about, and when we get down into the nitty gritty like that, and that's when you know you're talking to grown people, because when you get into the nitty gritty and gritty of things, you have to be very specific about how you articulate yourself and your verbalage that you use with X, Y, Z thing. So, like, yes, what Red Lips just said about, hold on, let me pull it back up.
I got it. I'll pull it back up.
She wasn't logical. She was moving tactical. Absolutely. 100%. And I do not view anything wrong with that or at all. But again, if you're in that deep, you have to be able to notice the differences between you're being tactical about something and you're being logical about something. And then you also have to be willing to accept that and state that verbatim. So, like, yeah, bro. Again, DJ Kuda is throwing that off for me, because it's like, bro, we're not being tactical, we're not being logical. Like, it's no points being made.
Facts. I'm gonna get back to it. You remember Red Lipstick? That was the panel you jumped on. It was hers. Red Lipstick Vibes. Your first panel you jumped on. That was her channel. You feel me? She make dope content too.
Okay.
Even because Jay-Z was already
what
married.
She thinks is better. So it's the perception of what a woman thinks is better, right?
No, it's not perception, because she knew that he wasn't better after he was knocking her around, making her do drugs, and sleeping with prostitutes. This is what she said on the witness stand.
I agree with you.
She knew that her perception was wrong, right? But she stayed anyway, and she stayed because she was being.
She went up there and lied.
She stayed because she was being hypergamous. She stayed because there's no better man to get.
How how is her staying not hypergamous? Like he's missing the plot. He missing the plot. I just don't.
That was the highest she could go. Jay-Z was already married. So she perceived
her current situation to be the better situation, which is why she stayed. Is what you're saying to me? Her current situation, which she has said out her mouth, was not logically the better situation. She was getting knocked between the dryer, doing drugs, prostitution, right? She perceived that her current situation would be better for her to stay in, which is why she didn't go to perceive. Wait.
Do you know what that word means? Do you know what the word perception means?
Yes. It's what she thought,
so
right?
When you perceive something, is it a fact or is it an opinion?
Get her, Rose. Get her.
It's an opinion, which makes it subjective.
So when you know that your opinion is wrong, and now you have the facts, that can't be a perception anymore, right?
And when she got the facts, did she make a better decision, or did she stay? You just told me she stayed. Exactly. She stayed. Why? Because she perceived her current situation
because she was being
to be
hypergamous. This whole conversation, Aaliyah, started because of a person didn't understand the word hypergamy.
No, I get
then you jumped on that person's bandwagon.
No.
Damn. She jumped. She jumped on the what, Rose? I see you, Jay.
Can you jump back a couple of about like 30 seconds to a minute? Because I heard something interesting.
Damn, Jay, 30 seconds. Hold on, I got you. What's that?
My bad.
5,
I'm
10,
messing up your pen.
15, 20, 25, 30. There you go, right there.
Facts. Is that not, that can't be a perception anymore, right?
And when she got the facts, did she make a better decision, or did she stay? You just told me
She
to stay.
stayed.
Exactly.
She stayed.
Why? Because she perceived her current situation
Because she was
to
being
be better than
hypergamous.
leaving.
This whole conversation, Aaliyah, started because of a person didn't understand the word hypergamy.
No, I get
And then
it.
you
You know-
jumped on, and then you jumped on
It
that
comes into
person's
question, like,
bandwagon.
did she stay because her perception was better than leaving, or like, yeah, I kind of question it out. This might sound crazy, but let me know if I'm tripping. But did she stay because her perception of leaving was worse than staying, or because the convenience of staying was better than leaving?
I think she stayed. I think she stayed for two reasons, right? I think she stayed because she felt like she was trapped, and then she only left because she saw a way out. I believe she left swiftly after Kim Porter's death. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. But I think that was around the time she left and then got pregnant real quick with this personal trainer. You feel me?
And so it's like, was it
No,
perception? Was it perception of your situation?
Hold on. My shit glitching out. Let me get that back. Say that again.
I said, what was it at that point though? You got to think, like, was it perception or convenience?
I think she left because she finally saw the convenience, right? And I think she stayed because, like she stated out her own mouth, Jay-Z wasn't available. So there it is. She couldn't practice the hypergamy, so she went for the hedoism in the end, right? Then got Diddy pulled into this prostitution charges. So it is what it is.
No, we all understand the word hypergamous. You
don't.
Here he go interrupting again.
No, you don't.
He definitely did.
God.
That's the whole point.
Oh my
It was
God.
everyone else that didn't. Hypergamy, dating better, going up. What Kuda was saying is that can be in emotions, not just in money, right? A woman is going to date better, trade up for the man who treats her better,
Emotions are
that
not
loves
in
on
the
her
word
better, that gives her a
hypergamy.
better life, makes her.
That's a great point, Rose. That's a great point.
Let me see.
Wait. Wrong one. Here we go. Too quickly to trap the nice guy. Right? Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I can still hear y'all. Yeah, so hold on 1 second. I'm still here. That's a great point, Rose. She was quick to trap that nice guy. Got the baby. You know what I mean? Let me see. She left because the well ran dry and he moved on to the city girls. That's a fact. He she found out he was giving the city girl $200,000 a month and she wasn't getting that. She went back for that ROI, return on investment. She cashed out too. You feel me? That's a fact. I think the city girls, him moving on to the city girls, and Kim Porter dying created that lane for her to go and do what you said right here. Trap the nice guy. And then go play, go run that victim card. You feel me? I felt like that law was conveniently written right in time, right at the deadline for her to capitalize on that, for sure. That's a fact.
Convenience.
That's a fact.
Convenience, bro.
Convenience, yeah, that's a fact.
Feel better about herself. It's not just about money. That's where his whole subjective statement comes from.
Right.
So,
And
so
that's
you need
why
to tell
when
me that
she
women
used-
leave men, that people understand the word hypergamous to mean feeling better and emotional security,
That's
Jonathan.
what women
No,
think
that's
it
but
is.
that's why
That's what
Kuda's a
women do.
mastermind.
Y'all, do y'all
He's
deal with
Yoda
women?
in the space
They
because
go with their
he's
love.
expanding the dialogue
No,
about
they
it. He's saying
don't.
it goes
they
beyond
don't.
just money.
Yes, they do. Who wants to be?
Listen, Kuda, if I was your girlfriend, I would leave you in a heartbeat for
Please
Michael B.
do.
Jordan.
Please do.
I would,
'cause you're
and I
annoying.
would not ever.
Look at that sass. Look at that sass coming off of Cuda. Look at that sass. Please do. Let me tell you something, man. What I don't like on these panels, don't be trying to disrespect Smell of Roses, bro. She is a very kind woman, bro. And I think a lot of the people don't understand or don't appreciate the fact that, hold on. I think a lot of people don't appreciate the fact that Smell of Roses be using logic, which is why
you need that.
Right. You need that.
You need that.
Which is, you know what I mean? Smell of Roses live a beautiful. You should see her dog, bro. I want one. I want a dog. I want a Winston, bro.
Heard that.
I want a Winston. I think Winston is a Doberman, bro. She got a Doberman, big, beautiful dog that she go take for walks at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Beautiful dog.
Again, bro, logic got to be used because it's like, how are you gonna sit there and I don't even know how anybody sits there and have a conversation with somebody or a debate, whatever, dialogue with somebody that says logic should be voided. But like outside of that, if I'm trying to regain my train of thought, like, well, damn, I might need to see the clip again. I definitely lost my train of thought because I was cooking low key.
Man, she just fed them sardines. I'm gonna run it back. I'm trying to catch these commercials.
Think about
Hold on.
Space
They go with their love.
He's expanding the dialogue about it. He's saying it goes beyond just money.
Yes, they do. Who wants
Listen,
to be?
Kuda, if I was your girlfriend, I would leave you in a heartbeat.
What's up?
The notion of women are gonna go where they're loved, right? Like, I feel like, and anybody could come debate this, argue this, or whatever. I feel like that is so flawed. It's not funny because women more than men will sit there and deal with a situation that they're uncomfortable with to the highest extent. Simple as that.
Like, yeah, that's sadly that's most women, and it's a shame they do that. But like, I think when a woman is in danger, bro, the best thing to do is to get up out of there immediately.
Absolutely.
Immediately go black.
1,000% absolutely. So that's why I even more so say, bro, like it's
Go ahead. My bad.
Like, I was gonna say, he said it himself, so it goes without explaining, but like that's more so why it's such a ridiculous statement to sit there and be like, oh, women are gonna go where they're loved. Because even, bro, you could take a woman that is in the worst kind of relationship and put them in front of a guy that resonates with them a bunch more, that shows them more love, that gives them everything more than what they're already receiving, and they will still stay with the person that they don't want to fucking be with.
Yeah. Yo, I just dropped the link in the chat. If you want to join the conversation, just hit the link in the chat. I just ask that you cam up and have some decent lighting. That's all. And no trolls. Trolls will be banned for life. I'm giving out life, like the movie. I'm giving out life.
Heard that.
I'm petty.
Don't let Justo be a mod. I'll get life for a little.
Oh, Justo definitely getting the mod. Justo, everybody in the chat getting the mod. Yeah, for real.
You let me come in here and mod. Your chat gonna be tight.
The whole chat, good peoples. You know, I'm still small time right now. The chat, good peoples. The chat, good peoples.
Nobody coming here talking about some don't use logic. That's I feel like that's room. That's record. I don't even know the word and I want to use right now, but that's ban worthy.
Yeah, that's
You
a
trying to
fact.
sit here, ask questions, debate, argue, whatever it is. If you don't got no logic, yeah, just see your way out, bro. Because
That's a fact. That's a
just
fact.
see your way out if you don't got logic.
Here we go.
Please do.
I would, and I would not ever think about you again.
Please do.
You understand?
Please do.
And then once
You wouldn't
I
be
get
my
with Michael
girlfriend.
B. Jordan,
You'd
once
be a
I'm with
jump
Michael
off.
B.
You wouldn't be my
Jordan,
girlfriend.
See, that's the disrespect I won't take. You don't call Rose no jump off. She never lived that lifestyle. So now you're just talking out your bum hole.
I don't
You feel
even
me?
know what is a jump off, because
Well, that's an old school term for somebody who get passed around the block. Like, you don't be up here disrespecting no married person, bro. Because now you disrespecting the husband. What if the husband was like the type to just knock the sonic rings out of you? You feel me? It'd be like that.
It'd be lack of logic individuals. Shit.
Facts.
You just say once you know this is gonna be a spicy
There we
statement.
go. Oh, hold on. We got the Smell the Roses. Hold on, Miss Smell the Rose. Let me get this banner out. Let me get this thing out the way. Give you the proper visuals that's going on in here. You know,
everybody's setup is making me look like the most ghetto.
Well, Smell the Roses do this in real life. So
I know, bro. Because I
makes
seen
sense.
it from the last podcast, but y'all setup, even your setup is like, geez.
I'm gonna put you on the bottom. I gotta put you on the bottom because you know
it's all right.
It's protocol. It's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's a class system.
For none of that. I'm not.
Hey there, hey there. How are you?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is so hard to watch again. Like,
It
is
is
it because of my setup? I don't got
no, it's nothing to do with you. It's rehashing what we did last night, which was
nah, I know, because I watched a little bit of the stream last night, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like there was. I'm gonna say this without. Please don't ask me to recall, because I got a lot of shit going on in my day, so I definitely don't recall the scenes. But there were certain points where I was like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with you, but then like coming into Omar's side of the stream and being able to see it from the point that he started at to where
You're about to get banned for saying my real name on stream.
Did I say?
Yeah, you just said my real name on stream.
Your easy way out of that was to not acknowledge it.
Nah, you said it.
Send me
you don't understand. You don't understand the Clippers, man. I'm about to be like, yo, they're about to dox me.
But to be fair, bro, you know I'm the tech head. Like, I could probably get that deleted off the internet.
Oh yeah, nah. You know what? You are the tech head.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
That's all right. We're gonna keep that on the low. We're gonna keep that.
Let's leave it at that. Like, just text my phone.
We're gonna keep that in the pocket. I don't want to get the sonic rings knocked out of me, man.
I could turn anybody into a ghost in a heartbeat. But anyway, from Genius, like playing this stream from the point that he did up until now, I definitely do agree with a lot of the angles that you're coming from and a lot of the points. And did Batman just come in and say he did that before too? All right, that's another. Batman hit my line. I'm gonna have to make you go ghost too, because nobody's supposed to know that.
Batman, good people. Batman, good people. We got good people. I'm surrounded by love right now. I love it.
Okay, because I'm about to say, like, I ain't trying to get double penalization for saying people government on here. My apologies to all y'all, because I don't be hopping on panels too often. This is something that Genius just got me into and stuff.
All right, you said that before. We're gonna get back to the video. Hold on.
I'll go get another Michael B. Jordan.
Please do. You can leave.
So
you can leave now.
Can you read what's on the screen? Can you just read that on the screen?
Rose, he looking for a cat fight. What's going on? Why you bring this out of people?
I don't like. I'm a soft. Like, I'm softer than Ali and Fatty. So I understand now that because I have their same talking points usually, that men like Kuda and Mont, they will come at me the way that they wish they could come at Ali and Fatty. But for whatever reason, they feel like apprehensive. I'm not going to say scared, but you know, it's hard to go at Fatty and Ali because they've done this so much. They're so they already know what the guys are going to say. But for me, I don't really know what the guys are going to say. I'm just speaking off of like what I know my husband to do, but he's not really that talkative. So I don't really get an explanation the way that Ali and Fatty will drive you down the road and explain every little bump in the road to you. You know what I mean? Like that. So with me, they can get away with it because where I get the attitude and where my emotions come up, I can say a little bit of it, but I can't expound on it the way Fatty and Ali do. So it makes me the soft target. So I'm the ratchet, I'm the hyena. Like you see, CJ was in the chat later on that night saying, oh, you know, she's not, you know, so I'm just the soft target because they can't come at Ali and Fatty.
Shame.
From the little, oh my bad. You
go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say from the little bits and pieces of the stream that I seen yesterday, and from what I'm seeing on replay today, that's not really the case though. Because to sit there and say like and I'm not saying this from no like favoritism perspective. I don't really, you know, whether you be close with Genius or whatever the case is, hierarchy, whatever. I don't care about any of that. This is coming from a genuine neutral perspective. You held yourself with logic. You explained your points exactly how they needed to be explained. And that was, I mean, I don't really think there's any other way to look at it. So like, you're really not a soft target, bro. Because the moment that you were met with adversity or something that didn't make sense, you had something logical to respond to that point that made sense, and to invalidate whatever was being thrown at you that didn't make sense. So like to me, a weak individual and somebody that's coming from a weak argumentative point, they're not going to have any of that. Something's going to be said to them. Anybody that doesn't utilize logic is going to come and say XYZ thing to them, and in that weak individual's brain, they're going to conceptualize it as something that makes sense when it doesn't in any way, shape, or form on any spectrum. So I feel like that's more so what dictates the difference between a weak-minded individual and or somebody coming that is somebody that's quote unquote easy to pick on or easy as a whole versus.
But you see how he had so much smoke when I started talking, but every time Ali and Fatty told him to please expound on his point, answer the question, he never would. But he was so, like, his chest was so puffed up anytime I said something or I interjected. It's like it's a pattern with certain guys that we see on the panel.
I mean, you hit the node right there though. It's a habit with certain guys, and I don't even need to be on a panel to know this, but it's like just knowing men in general. Yeah, men will do shit like that. They will look at. I mean, men sit there and look at other men and think they have a complete conceptualization of how a man is and what they're willing to do, what they're not willing to do, how they live their lifestyle. So when you take that and you take a figure that's it might sound bad, but closely equal to yourself.
Or aligned.
Closely aligned to what you are, and then you take a person and you take that same person and put them next to somebody who they don't feel like they're aligned with or close with, then that comes off more predominantly. But at the end of the case, bro, you combated this shit better than most men would. A lot of the shit a lot of the points and arguments that's being brought up, that's shit that'll send men to blows. That'll take men away.
Yeah, because Rick was trying to beat Fatty up, and it's just like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Those are all type of things that's going to take men outside of that mental plane that we're put on as a pedestal, which is we perceive things as logic versus emotion. But if you want to be honest, and this is free game, that whatever, it's free game, but it's like at the end of the day, when it comes to men and women and the logical and emotional shit, it's circumstantial. No matter how you look at it,
That's a fact.
It's actually circumstantial. Like,
but here's the thing: it didn't even start to get like we like 5 minutes or 10 minutes away from it get going left. Like real left. Let's continue a little bit.
One point I want to just tell you as a tip. Fatty taught me on when he asked you to go back 30 seconds. The forward key and the back key. I don't know where it is.
I got mine set to 5. I got mine set to 5.
Yeah, so that'll help you, like, so you don't have to always use the little.
Nah, I don't be using that. I don't be using that at all. Yeah, I'm a space bar like right now. Look,
can we just read what's on the screen?
Yes, Ryan Leslie.
I made a mistake and clicked it. Damn. Struggle streaming over
Sorry,
here.
he was giving me pointers when we did the stream together on my stream, because I didn't know a lot of stuff. So yeah.
I got you.
Upgrade P. Diddy was hypergamy for Casey. How about Diddy to Alex Fine?
Well, listen, Alex Fine gets an old done over prostitute for a wife and a mother. So really, this is what happens with women all the time. Here goes the red pill, ladies. After you get slutted out, after they do you dirty, after you get fat and ugly, or you get thrown in between the washer and your kudakata becomes public property for every 2 in town.
Her what, Rose?
You throw
her kudakata.
Kudakata. Goddamn, coin that.
You throw up these right here. this right here, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, we say kudakata on SBC Nation instead of coochie, or PUSSY. That's why I found the guy's name DJ Kuda to be so funny, because we literally say kudakata. But anyway, yeah. Then you have to go back to the battleground, to the Badlands, to go get men like Alex Fine, because there's no way in hell you gonna go and get another P. Diddy. You've ruined yourself. This is why so many women are single today. This is the red pill. This is the truth.
Aaliyah, can you read since you asked Smell the Roses to read and we read, can you read this, please?
Diddy's ex-assistant says Cassie replied with this: when told to leave him, Jay-Z is already taken. Who would I date? This proves our point. She perceived her situation with Diddy to be the better situation, which is why she didn't leave.
How does that prove her point when she stayed in that abusive relationship? But if he was available, she would be practicing hypergamy. They not thinking through. They too busy trying to make a point. What you think?
Yeah. What you said, ditto. I mean, it's like, what is wrong with these two? These two need to get married. Like, they are 2 peas in a pod. Aaliyah and DJ Kudakata. But I could not with them all night. It's like, do y'all not hear what we're saying? How are we all saying the same things, but you guys are hearing something different?
Void of logic.
Selective hearing.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
don't
Why,
even
no, one sec- no.
understand why.
Why did no?
I don't
Why
even
did she mention Jay
understand.
Z?
I don't even understand why we're
No,
doing this. Everybody is a gray
Why did
man.
she mention Jay Z? Why? Why Jay Z? Jay Z is ugly as fuck. Why did she
Why
mention
not
Jay Z?
Alex Pine?
Yeah, yeah.
Did she
Why
mention
did she?
Alex?
Why did she mention Jay Z?
She mentioned Jay-Z because that's who she perceived to be a better option than Diddy.
Y'all saw TD Jakes?
Okay, so now that we got it
All
out of the
about her
way, no,
perception. Thank you for asking
totally
me that
fine.
What,
And now
question.
I'm
what,
going to play a video.
my
So you
question
will
would have been, what makes Jay-Z a better option than Diddy?
He's richer.
Because he's a billionaire. Yeah.
And I'm sure, and the reason I asked that, because it's a rhetorical question, because it's like everybody would, most people, I would assume, would come to the same conclusion. So it's like, if you're able to put that into perspective yourself as a person, you'll realize that your point is mute, so that you should change your angle on what you're trying to argue. Honestly.
Yeah, she about to rage quit. We can handle that smoke in a second, Rose.
going to play a video so you can understand a woman that go to those sites as hypergamous as they are, then go back to dating the regular guy. Okay,
That's the
you are
whole
going to listen to this, and then we're going to do super chats.
That many guys don't know, especially in today's. And here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted by the jerks, and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you.
Does this align with what Rosie said or what you said?
That aligns with what I've been trying to say this entire time.
Amen.
I really don't understand what the back and forth is.
You don't understand nothing.
I
you just disagree for disagreeing.
Wait, time out.
That
You
last
are being disrespectful, and I was never disrespectful to you, right? I'm a guest on this platform, so I will.
She not identifying the subtle disrespect with the cutting off, right? It was so much of that going on, and like she's not familiar with Fatty, so she don't understand that Fatty's up to here with it right now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. See.
And like she's just pouring on. She just don't know. It's the ignorance of not knowing Fatty right now. She don't know that she's pouring on right now.
I can remain respectful as the host of this panel.
Okay, so as the host of the panel,
Right.
one second, please. Wait, 1 second. I will accept that. I will accept that as the host of the panel.
And can I get an apology,
No,
please?
no, I'm not getting an apology. This is a show.
Oh, okay.
I will accept that. Okay, as the host of the show, I will accept that. I will take that back. But when I'm talking,
I don't need you to take it back.
but when I'm talking as the host of the show, you need to be quiet. As long as we agree, we good, right? We good?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Okay, so all I've been saying this entire time is that everybody's in agreement. We all agree that women go where they perceive is better, whether they perceive the money is better or whether they perceive they feel better with the next person. It's both. Like that's all I'm saying. Everybody agrees, and that's it. Like that was the video. That's what she said. They perceive the nice guys to be better when they're older. That's why they go to them. Like I don't want to keep going back and forth about it. Like I agree with Fatty, Smell of Roses. I agree with Dr. DJ Kuda. I agree with everybody. Like I'm not in disagreement. I get it. I understand. And to Fatty's point before he tried to take it away, I do understand. And that's just what this is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she's not explaining that they're having two conversations and they're using the wrong word to explain the other.
Yeah, when you brought in hedonism, I think that was the word that you ushered into the conversation.
Yeah.
that
Hedon?
or
I think it's hedonism.
hedonism. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
okay.
I can't. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
Me neither.
that was perfect because that word explained the like homie hopping part, right? Because like on a regular level that we're not like I'm never gonna be with a Michael B. Jordan or a Jay-Z or P. Diddy, you know. So amongst us normies, there are there's a demographic of women that are homie hopping. So he does have a point, but that's not hypergamy. That was my whole point in the beginning. It's hedonism. Like that's what it is. So it's like words have meaning. So and I don't know, like after this happened last night, I was thinking like how old is this young lady? Like she has to be like what 18, 19, like because it's
early 20s.
yeah, she just doesn't understand life. Like clearly the lady that's saying that's you and that's you. This lady is saying that after they've been on the cock carousel and they can't get the men that they want, they go looking for the nice guys to clean up on the back end. That's what she is missing. So no, we're not all agreeing here.
That's more so what I was about to speak on, because I'm not even about to sit here and like think about the super detail, but it's just like on a genuine simple minded pulled back aspect of things. You just said we're all in agreement about a thing that people just disagreed about. So it's like
exactly.
Like, where did this concept of we're all in agreement when there was several points that was just made to dictate there was a lack of agreement about what was being said? So it was like on that simple basis, it's like, all right, like, no, we're not. And how did you even come to this conclusion?
Now that she's done, I will reply. If a person agrees with everything, they shouldn't be talking because we agree. There's no point of disagreement. We only talk with each other when we disagree. If you agree with everybody, how can you say Ferry, I agree with Kuda? Like you agree with everybody, but like and you're still talking? Why? If you agree, what are you going to add that you don't agree already?
Okay, so what I'm trying to do is bridge the gap between what you're saying and what DJ Kuda was saying. That's all I was trying to do, which is why I was speaking. I was trying to bridge that gap.
Thank you.
But because y'all are in contestment to what he was saying, y'all are already so heavily opposed. Y'all not trying to
Look at Jonathan. Look at Jonathan, CEO. Look at Jonathan.
All I'm gonna say is it puts into question, like, if there was a gap to be bridged, then is everybody in agreement? Like, if you had to bridge a gap, then there's a gap to be bridged. Everybody is not in agreement. So
yeah, we're trying to bridge the gap, but when we got to the center, somebody was a foot off.
Which means there's a disagreement that needs to be resolved.
Facts. It's one of those instances where like a little bit more life need to be lived, right? Before you can
yeah. And Fabby was trying so hard. He was trying so hard. Like
it really made me feel what you were saying about like Kuda kind of threw everything off, because so far, like my brain just automatically keeps going back to you're using too much logic, and by that mean it may not have been like a crazy statement. I'm giving it attention and I'm breathing.
But as a man, how did you feel hearing another man say that the men were using too much logic?
I felt egregious, and that's why I keep revisiting the statement, because it's like, again, not to give it more attention than it deserves, but it's naturally going to happen. This is a panel at the end of the day, but like giving it more attention than it deserves. Literally, once you say that, you invite that to the table. You brought that to the table. Now, this is something that other people, I'm not going to say everybody, but this is just something that I don't know if I could comfortably say this, but I will say lower IQ individuals, which is not the best way to phrase this, but lower IQ individuals going to use that shit. And they're going to sit there and, let me just void logic in this debate, conversation, argument, whatever it is. We don't need to use so much of this. Like, it doesn't matter how you phrase something, how you phrase whatever it is, like, whether it be subjective to XYZ different situations.
Right. Yeah. That's the other word that was driving me crazy. Subjective and objective. And it's just like, bro, like reality. Let's speak in reality. Like in reality, there are some women that are moving strategically in this dating market.
Yeah, subjective, objective, strategic, fucking tactilizing, however you call it, regardless of, but the catch is, regardless of what the fuck it is, there's logic behind it. Because anything, like, and I want to say this with utmost confidence, if anybody has a fucking argument to prove this wrong, please put it out there. Bro, anything with that is void of logic does not make sense.
That's why I asked you, how did you feel as a man hearing another man saying that the men were using too much logic? It's like, when are you not supposed to use your logic?
So if we accept that, right, and we accept that into our conversation and our daily way of living in our life, whatever, so we're saying it's okay to do shit that don't make sense. Like, on a simple aspect, it's okay to do things that do not make sense. And no, because if you do something that doesn't make sense, again, wide aspect, like, you're okay, what can you do that doesn't make sense that has a gain or a benefit behind it?
Right.
I'll reverse it.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Right. And so it was just like he was overplaying that, his hand, and thinking that, like, maybe the women that he messes with are very simple-minded that way, that would just homie hop. But clearly women like Beyonce or Cassie or Giselle, and Giselle isn't the best example because she's so uber rich that whoever she gets with, she's going to clearly be a benefit to them. They're never going to hinder her. I mean, if you look up her life on IG, it's super beautiful. I mean, it hasn't skipped a beat since leaving Tom Brady. And it's always going to be like that. So I guess to someone like Giselle with a whole bunch of money, she can choose to kind of like throw hypergamy at the wind, but it's still hypergamy for a Cassie, for a me, for a young lady that would be dating Kuda. When Ali or Fatty brought in Michael B. Jordan and said, do you think, Michael B. Jordan is better than me? And Aaliyah said yes, or whoever said yes, like, that's like, most women that are normies are going to think that way. They're going to operate that way. They're going to take that logic into their dating strategy and apply it. That's hypergamy. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell he was trying to say by the men were being too logical in saying that. Like,
and like, to kind of add on to what you're saying, like, as I was just saying before, if it doesn't make sense, then you're not, like, again, anybody that could show me an outcome of a nonsensical situation that goes well, by all means, put it in front of my face. But not only that, like, you're a normal person, or maybe not say normie, but your average individual, like, and this is the shit that
that's what I mean, the average individual. I just say normie because of Coach Greg Adams.
You good. I had no problem with your I had no problem with your verbiage or anything like that. I was just saying it to kind of my own defense, but like, normie, average person, whatever you name it. But genuinely speaking, like a person that's actually trying to have a dialogue or conversation or trying to have an argument that is sensical and that makes sense and that's going to reach somebody else and that resonate with them, right? Why the fuck are you comparing yourself to the unaverage person? Simple as that. If you have an average relationship, an average anything, and this is just on the basic sense of you're the usual person. Like there's nothing that, you're the median person. There's nothing that stands out about you above majority of people. And I'm choosing my verbiage very specifically. Like there's nothing that stands out about you above the majority of people, nor is there anything that you're downplayed for that's below majority of people. You're sitting right at that average point and that median point. How can you try to logically, or well, let's take that out the window, but how can you try to use somebody that is the above average individual in comparison to yourself, your situation, or anything else like that?
Sure.
It makes it. There's nothing about that makes any sense, because for the median average
That's why
person,
2K's example was so good, y'all. When he
That was
used
the
the
perfect
dope
example.
dealer,
Yeah.
he was bringing it back down to a normal, everyday kind of person level. That's why I liked when he brought in the dope dealer versus the middleman, or you know what I mean. It was
Yeah.
more relatable to us, so I really appreciated that.
But he was so focused on being right that he wasn't listening. I don't think he was listening to prove a point. Like he just wasn't like comprehending what anybody was saying.
And that's why he wasn't answering questions, because he knew if he answered the questions, it would lead away from his own logic. That's why it was so frustrating to Fatty. Like, it's like, dude, if your logic stands up, then answer the question.
Right.
Shit, I think the difference might be right there, because your logic is not something that you hold as an individual. That's something that's just across the board. It's a standard. So when you start to develop your own level of logic, like you're skewed. I mean, it kind of goes into the realm of right and wrong. Like, all right, like I could pull back and I could even say things that individuals develop as or as being right and or wrong typically comes from a majority of opinion. I could use the most arbitrary basic example. Like, all right, we look up at the sky and then we say the sky is blue. It is because majority of people decided to create the logic and say, this is the color we identify.
A commenter actually used what you just said as an example in the show last night. Yeah. They used Kuda, asking Kuda what color is the sky, which is so funny that you said that. And in the example, the dude sent a super chat and it was like, Kuda, what color is the sky? And he was like, well, if you mix magenta with white and cayenne, then, and it was just like what you literally just said. You
see, and that's when you're trying too hard to have your own path of logic. But the literal logical explanation, when you look up at the sky, that the reason why the sky is blue is because that is simply the color that we chose, that a majority of people, a huge group of people
understand the sky to look like.
Saw that color and they said that's blue. If you want to be even more logical, technically the sky is transparent because it reflects off of the ocean.
Thank you, but that would have been a step too deep for him. That you can't do that with someone like Kuda.
So it's levels to logic, but like now, granted, and I could say that it's levels to it, but if you the base level is blue because that's what majority of people decided to call blue. But you can't, as an individual, sit there and create your own path of logic without having a heaping shit ton of people behind you. Like, and
Right.
that's you can do it. It's doable. That's not what's wrong. What's wrong is having your one perspective and you don't have anybody backing you, and also you can't make your one perspective make sense to everybody that you encounter. Because if it's logical and people are able to follow that, then on the general aspect, as integrated as society is now, everybody should be able to understand it. So if everybody can't, then it isn't logical on a technical basis, if you ask me. So
Yeah, and your framework is flawed. That's why science is so
precisely.
important, because
Right.
it's not based off of an opinion. It's based off of a result over and over and over again. You know, it's not matter of fact. It's not, you know, verbatim, but it's based off of the fact that we got this result 95 times out of whatever, 100, you know? And
Mhm.
he just kept, it was just like he wouldn't answer the questions because it was going to take him further and further and further away from that 100%. And
Yeah.
I just, that was annoying yesterday.
Yeah, that's when you see a lot of, well, honestly, I mean, it happens too much in society nowadays, but that's how a lot of debates and arguments, conversations go, bro.
But it
People,
wasn't supposed to be a debate. That's the
that's
that's the
why I keep
whole
throwing out so many
thing.
different.
Like,
That's why I keep throwing out so many different phrases, because like on the
But
on,
Kuda was definitely up for a debate. He showed up to have a debate. We showed up to
wrong
have
show.
a discussion.
Wrong
Right,
show.
right,
yeah, bro,
right.
and you can't have a discussion that's void of logic. That's not that don't make sense. That's not a thing. A
Facts.
discussion
Okay,
void of logic. Why are y'all talking?
Fine, that's
It,
fine.
it's mostly
That's all I was
because
trying to do. But if it's being misconstrued, misunderstood, that's fine. I don't have to do that. I agree with everybody, and I'll stop talking for now.
Kuda, do you agree with me and Ali?
I think that y'all are a little bit behind on it, but y'all literally was making my point the whole time, but it just takes time. Just give it some time.
So you believe that me and Ali agree with you? And what we have right here on these 1 hour and 50 minutes, me and Ali agreed with you. That's what you're saying.
Y'all don't have to agree in theory, but y'all physically, y'all proved my point this whole panel. I'll say that.
So we agree. We treat no.
You gotta let people answer.
See, instead of saying that y'all prove what I was trying to say and y'all put it in better verbiage, he's still trying to drill home the fact that his point was proven when he's not proving his point. So even if it said, let's say this was a debate, you lost. Simple as that.
The questions, man. Like,
Because you don't do it.
You cut me. You were saying I'm cutting y'all off, and I just got off of mute.
Man, talking with people
all right, listen.
crazy, bro.
All right, hold on. All right, can I say something real quick?
Do we agree with each other?
Wait, stop real quick. If y'all are gonna run panels, you can't say, Aaliyah, if you agree with everybody.
No need for coaching. No need for coaching. I ask you a question.
I'm not coaching. I'm just bringing something to your attention.
You can do it after the show. Send me an angry email. Can we do that? Can you send me?
I'm just gonna head out. It's just
Can you send me an angry email?
Management.
Can I finish one thing first, please?
Go ahead and finish everything, but then answer the question, please.
But you're telling people that agrees, they're just trying to bridge the gap. You're telling them, then why are you speaking? But you asked her questions. And then it's like, why are you speaking? You asked me a question. What is she supposed to do? You asked her a question and asked for details and clarity.
See, right here, he fishing for favor, right?
He diverted.
Yeah, he definitely did that. But it's like he's not taking the accountability that he's not answering any questions, and he's just saying you're doing this and you're doing that and trying to coach Fatty. You know how many freaking panels Fatty done hosted?
I don't.
Hold on, people. Let me tell you something. It's the best in the game right now, right? People would he'll have people in the back. People will got to drop to get on the panel, bro. You feel me? He's been doing this for about, I don't know, 5 years, 4 years, jumping on panels. He started doing his own content 2 years. Like, don't come on nobody's show telling them how they should run their show, bro.
And not only
You feel
that,
me?
but
Especially when you're the main reason the shit. I mean, you're the main reason the show's getting derailed. That shit don't make no sense to me.
yeah, and then like diverting off of topics too, bro. If a question's asked, can you answer? How do you answer a question with a statement? How do you answer a question with a question? Feel me? So like when you start doing shit like that, answering questions with statements or answering them with other questions, like you're just diverting to try to make. And majority of the time for me, like people do that when they're trying to position themselves to be in the most correct position.
Right. That's
never
why
fucking
it was
works.
driving everybody crazy. It's like, just answer the questions that are asked of you. But every time he talks, it's like filler fluff. It's not anything pertaining to the actual topic at hand, or to reposition his own argument. It's just, you're doing this wrong, and it's nitpicking. It sounds like a woman nagging. That's what it sounds like.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
And
What
I'm
happened
finna be
with-
redundant, but I know I'm gonna get redundant as hell with this, but any motherfucker that's void of logic is finna be that way.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like it just all makes sense. Once that was said, like everything that transpires after makes so much sense, because like you're not really coming into this with. I mean, once you voided that, bro, you're not coming into this shit with any point at all. You're just here.
And Fatty is being real nice for not booting him and just allowing him to talk, bro. Like Fatty even gave up the gave the wheel to Ali. Like, yo, I'm gonna be quiet, but we gonna get there.
Because let me just ask, wasn't he on Ali's panel the other night?
I didn't watch Ali. I was stuck. I had to do so much work.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
So I think that there was like a group of guys that the other night were on Ali's panel. Like, you know how it starts off with the ladies at first, and then Ali keeps dropping the link, and then people keep, glomming on to the panel. Towards the end of the night, there were a group of guys, and it was one guy, he didn't show up, and I believe it was this DJ Kuda guy, and they were teaming up with each other against Ali. And I guess Ali invited him to this panel because he was somewhat logical on Ali's panel, but then on this panel he decided to just throw all logic out the window. So I think the reason why Fatty is allowing this is because they were guests from Ali's panel. And so, yeah, I think that is why we saw a difference in Fatty last night, because he was trying to honor Ali's people. Yeah, I don't know, but
insane.
On the other show, y'all kept asking me questions and then be like, "Oh, well, give me details." I go to give you details. You're not answering the question. I'm giving you details and an answer.
No,
this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Ali was screaming like at the high pitch that night. So we need to go. I don't know what you got to do tomorrow, but I think if you want to review a show, that would be the next show to review, since we both didn't see it, and we need to know where Kuda came from, because we were arguing at a fever pitch. Ali was like, "No," it was crazy. It was so crazy.
How far into the show was it?
It's towards the end. So Ali ended the show at like 10 o'clock at night. I think they started at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was about a 4-hour or 5-hour show. And it was towards the end where him and that other guy are absolutely driving Ali insane. So
what time you could get on tomorrow? 'Cause I know that's a work week.
If
That's
I
a work
get
day for
on, do
you.
I have to show my face, or I'll just wear a hat because I'm having something done tomorrow, and I don't know what
Okay.
I'm gonna look like after I get that thing done.
Okay.
So if I don't look too bad or deformed, then I'll jump on. But
Okay. Avatar only show. Okay.
okay, yeah, Avatar.
I
I
get
gotta,
off.
it took me what's up, bro?
I was gonna say if I'm welcomed, I get off about 5:36.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta work
5 is
on
good. 5 would be
you,
good, so I can get
you
my chores done.
well, I like it at night
Okay,
cause my
Well,
light like
anything
the
okay.
sun.
nighttime, I'm down for. If it's
You feel
after
me?
like if
Okay.
tomorrow specifically, if it's after 6 o'clock, I'm super green.
Yeah, me
Throughout
too.
Cool.
throughout the
It
rest of the
just it
week,
just it
anything
just one
after
thing you
eight
gotta
o'clock.
work on when you're on the panels because you did this on the other panel too,
Oh
right?
Lord,
You
I
gotta
know what
like
you're about to say.
you gotta like make your point.
He's
Like,
practicing. He's
yeah,
practicing.
I
He
know, but see, yeah, like Jay, that's my little cousin, right?
Oh,
Jay,
really? Okay.
yeah, Jay's he's long-winded. He's like I call him mush brain, right? Because he's like he likes to like thoroughly explain. As you can see, he slowly cooks you. He's like
Yeah.
when he speaks, he's cooking a brisket. He's not frying a
Yeah.
steak. He's cooking a brisket. But
Yeah,
it be good.
No, yeah, it is. It is. I like it. I mean,
you
yeah, but I'm also a woman that likes to talk a lot. These guys like to like boom, 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 boom. But they've been practicing at it a lot, and so you'll get there. You'll get
Yeah,
there.
because with me, like, let me try to utilize what you just said right now and cook real quick. But like for me, you got to understand, like, it's because is okay? Genius.
About to
Anyway,
get kicked.
We call him.
Genius.
We
Like,
call him CEO. We
There
call
we
him
go.
CEO.
so the O should have been good.
Yeah. O is
O is
good.
good. O is good.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I know.
Okay.
Anyway, like like for me, I understand that everybody has different perception levels, and that's that. So like a lot of the time when I talk about certain things, especially when it comes to hot topics and things that are not as straightforward as should be, I use different verbiage to try to get what I'm saying to resonate with multiple individuals
I got
in the same sentence. So that's what it is with me, honestly.
You explaining to me. You act like I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just
But I
telling you.
understand. I understand you, and how you just did that right there. That is what CEO wants you to do more of. Like, just say it, and say it one time, and then yeah. But that was perfect. Yeah, and I totally get you. Yeah.
You'll get there. Hold on, because we and Rose got some smoke. We trying to get there.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't want to fast forward too much because I think we almost there. Like we almost there, right? Let's just play.
Let me answer. I told you what I was going to do. I said I was going to say what I got to say, and then I was going to answer your question. Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening?
Yes.
Okay. Now to answer your question, you and I've been making my point the whole night. It's just gonna take y'all time to catch up on it. That's why I was like, damn.
Why?
I assumed I was in a red pill space.
Explain
You were
why
saying
why, please.
no, but
before
no.
he cuts you off
I'll say
again.
this. I'll give him an example. I sat here and I was listening. You were asking her for an explanation. She's telling you. You're literally arguing with a woman about how she's trying to tell you how she navigates the dating pool, or how women that she knows navigates the dating pool. I was telling you that y'all are using too much.
See, here's the problem with that too, right? Even if she's trying to personalize it and apply it to the women that she know, that's not majority, right? So it's not a general statement anymore. If you're just saying it around the pool of people you're around, you feel me? It's a big ocean out there. You feel me? So I don't know.
Logic, because you're thinking about it as a man. I get it. That's a rookie mistake when we have these conversations. This
So
has
we-
been happening for years.
Aaliyah, do you see this?
No,
He's not answering your question.
Stop. Just stop.
Want to
Just
bring you an
stop.
answer.
He's
You're
not
even
answering
listening.
your question.
Just
You
stop
ask why,
listening.
he's not doing it.
Had a bad
This
faith.
shit is so
You're
dumb.
not even
like,
listening. You're not even listening to the
my
answer.
Oh
God.
my God, that's
All right, I'm
crazy.
not even gonna finish. It's cool. Go ahead, run the show, man. Go ahead.
No, sir. She asked you a question.
Y'all don't
No,
do this. No.
Aaliyah,
Yo, he look like Quavo a little bit, right? He look like Quavo. That's
Low-key.
skinny Quavo right there.
Somebody need to teach that man the difference between an answer and a statement.
Yeah.
Like, although the line is thin between the two, but like, yeah, there's a difference between an answer and making a statement.
He's one of
that
those
has
people
nothing
that like
do
to hear
with
himself talk. And
So
I
they
think
left
that's
this?
what it is with
that.
him.
No, let me shut up.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
My bad. I ain't trying to bring too much stuff.
You
to
good,
your
you good,
panel.
you good.
Continue.
Aaliyah, please. Aaliyah,
Y'all don't
please.
do this nowhere
Aaliyah,
else.
please. Aaliyah, please.
I don't do
You
this
were
nowhere
victim
else.
of the same thing I was. We asked you the question, and he goes, "Ooh."
Y'all don't care about the answers to the questions that.
Ali, can you run the show, please? I'm done. With you.
So I'm trying
done.
to. So Aaliyah,
I'm
he
done.
asked him. Aaliyah, how did he answer the question that Fatty just asked? How?
Rose, was that mimosa hitting right there?
Listen, I am sitting there. I'm just thinking to myself, like, at this point, I'm like, she really don't watch this show because how she's talking at Fatty is just, she is so green. Like, I'm thinking to myself right here, I'm like, he is going to snap on her in any moment. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Look at me. I'm just like, girl, you have no idea what is in store for you. And sure enough, it's about to happen.
She's from After Hours.
She's from After Hours. Okay.
Yeah, she's a semi-regular on After Hours for like the last quarter of last year of 2025 and then the early beginning of this year.
Okay.
She's an avid Millionaire Morning Show participant and After Hours participant.
This is just richer than I could have ever anticipated. Yeah. So she's just used to that group over there.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this is just like they have not prepared her for life. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry.
we'll let you know on another panel, but it's another panel. You know, we'll let you know, Jay.
This one of hot topic panel.
She was sitting there nodding because she was listening. She was actually listening.
See, and Aaliyah, see what I'm talking about? I'm talking to Aaliyah. You cutting us off again, brother. I ain't even been talking to prove to your point. You keep talk. I stopped talking to prove. Fatty's doing that because you're cutting us off when I'm talking. So I stopped. I said, "Watch
motherfuckers getting frustrated."
I purposely. I told him I'm not going to talk. As soon as I talk, you cut me off. I'm like, Aaliyah, a question. Let me just ask her a question. She's intentional. She's trying to be intentional. Everybody getting frustrated.
Hungry root
makes commercial break. How I do this? Let me see. I got to work on my technique, right? Let me switch it.
When the commercial comes up, there you go. There you go.
Right? Do that, right?
Need is the super mom.
Inflammatory diet, and at first I was nervous. I wouldn't have a ton of options, but hungry
mute the video though. Mute the video so we don't hear it, and then we can
have a conversation. Okay.
Okay, we're back.
DJ Kuda, what question were you just asked by Fatty to answer? What question did he ask you?
I'm good. I'm not gonna answer. Just y'all move the show.
And so Aaliyah, and that's what it is.
Not to answer that question.
Y'all don't let
just cut me off. Hold on,
excuse
me, Kuda. Excuse me. Please stop doing. This is why Fatty is frustrated. When I asked him the answer,
this is why he's frustrated.
Aaliyah, you can't do that. Aaliyah, he's been doing. Aaliyah, I stopped because what he's doing. Aleah, hold on. So Aaliyah,
I've been sitting here the entire time.
So Aaliyah, you know what? Can I give you a history lesson real fast on our not like to school you. No, Aaliyah, real quick. Look, listen for real.
I'm fine.
We know you don't know. Have you ever been on a panel with him?
No, but I watch.
Aaliyah, hold on, Aaliyah. If you knew somebody before we ever came in contact with them, your perception is going to be different than ours, right? That's what's happening.
Yes.
And it's a
my
misunderstanding.
perception will be different. Yes, you're absolutely right.
That's what's happening right now. You're not familiar with him. We are, and he does this repeatedly.
Okay.
So what he does. So let me finish, and you can respond. You can speak up for yourself. He just cut me off to speak. Then when I asked him to speak, he said he's not going to speak. You get what I'm saying? He does this all the time. So if we're gonna have, of course.
So all I'm saying is that since from what I've been watching, the whole 2 hours we've been here, from the minute he started talking, from the very first time he started saying what he was saying, as soon as he said false hypergamy or something, y'all, boom, you're wrong. That's what y'all did. Y'all immediately cut him off and started monologuing and doing what y'all do with the panel. That's what y'all do, right? So then when y'all try to, every time he starts to, y'all be like, you right. And then he'll start again. Y'all will cut him off again. And then it's now, so it's like he's also reaching this place of frustration that you're saying Fatty's at. He was already there because y'all been cut him off since the beginning of the show.
Okay.
So now we're here, right? And now everybody's cutting each other off. Now he keeps cutting y'all off because y'all been cutting him off. It's a whole bunch. Everybody's cutting each other off because everybody's now frustrated. So it's not just y'all. It's not just, now everybody's frustrated because now I'm also frustrated. Okay, and I have no reason to be.
Everybody frustrated, but everybody not cutting everybody off. It's really just them two. You feel me? It's really just them two cutting each other off, and she just applying that across the board.
I have no reason to be frustrated with y'all. Now everybody's frustrated, and that's the problem.
So let's start. Watch this. We're gonna start over, right? What's really happening is we're interjecting because the question isn't answered. But I'm gonna concede to what you're saying right now. Let's see who interrupts who first and who doesn't answer the question. Okay. Can we
agree to at least let him finish to answer the question?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, I'll leave 1 second. And Aaliyah, when he cuts us off, can you moderate and tell him to be quiet, please?
Yes.
All right. I got y'all.
Okay, you are going to
hope to die, stick a needle in your eye.
You are going to right? Now that we got that out of the way, Aaliyah. Now that we got that out of the way, and this is the last question before we move on to the rest of the show. This is what happened. You said we agree with each other. Everybody, you agree with everybody. But then you say that we disagree with Kuda, and as soon as Kuda starts talking about hypergamy, me and Ali disagree with him. So my question is, 1 second. You see, you did it. You did it right now. You just did it. You just did it. Stop talking.
You saw Ali smirk right there. You saw Ali smirk right there,
bro. I remember this from yesterday because he started going off.
Yeah, here we go. We're about to get to the smoke with me and Rose. Oh Lord.
Stop talking.
With me.
Hey, man. Hey. You need to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Idiot. You are an idiot. We just shook on it that we're not going to interrupt each other and we're going to let it finish. Ali calmed down everything. He made sure that he calmed down everybody so everybody can have a conversation. And as soon as start talking, you dumbass start interrupting me again for the 7th time. Can you be quiet, lady?
Mr. Ali, I'm just gonna get out of here.
Oh man, just bounce.
You see how she shut the fuck up?
You don't have to announce it. You don't have to announce it. Kick rock.
That was daddy vibes. That was authority right there.
Did you see how I just backed away? Because I knew it. Like when I grabbed my head, I knew he was about to explode. Like the thing about European men that a lot of people like when I tell y'all the reason why a lot of women overseas don't get out of pocket is because they're heavy with their hands and their words. There is no negotiating. Like he's given her so many chances. It's like, golly, like it's like Fatty is like my grandfather. They have a very short fuse. Once it's you've crushed it, there is no more grace and respectfulness. Like it's over. You have forfeited your right to be treated like a human being at this point. Because you don't care about my humanity. So why am I supposed to care about yours? So that's why I was just like holding my head, like, keep it together, Fatty. But I knew it was just going to be a shit show.
Go ahead, Jay.
I feel what you're saying. I want to disagree a little bit though. Like,
oh wait, before you go, let me give Rose a quick backstory on you. He has a cape in the closet.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He has a cape in the closet.
So
no
handsome.
way
You
that
don't
was
need
your
a cape.
backstory.
You don't need a cape. You're too handsome for it. Get rid of
Was
it.
that
Throw
your
it away.
backstory?
That's the backstory. Go ahead. You got
I
it.
do have a cape in the closet. I do. I definitely do. But a cape that causes me a lot more pain than it does save other people.
That's why I said throw it away. That's what
So,
I said.
I'll say this much, but I will say, what was it? Can you repeat your statement from before real quick, just so I make sure I could be word for word verbatim?
Why men in Europe have a heavy hand?
Fuck that. A little bit forward.
I can't even remember what I said because I'm just so like flustered at what just happened again.
It was. I hate when this happens.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I wish we had the rewind button that we could use it now instead of later on.
I think you said that. Damn. Oh my God.
I'm so crunk off of what just happened just now. Like,
okay, I'm gonna put myself at a pause and I'm gonna chew on this a little bit.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna continue. All right.
All right. Motherfucking idiot.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And I want to point this out real quick. Ali is on the back. Freddie, please chill, Freddie.
All right, Rose. Yo, Jay, I'm gonna drop you to the back real quick.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay.
All right. Look, check this out. Let me see if I got my shit situated. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. When she left, I DM'd her to come back. Right?
Okay.
Because she's usually a great panelist on other panels.
Yeah, when everybody's like Ali. When there's more Alis than Fatty. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So like I wanted the show to continue. So I'm DMing her. She like, nah. I'm like, nah, just come back. You know, that's just Fatty. He just a little hot right now. And it's not even your fault. Because it's not her fault. Like I didn't see her at fault. It's Kudakata's fault. You feel me?
Well, okay. So and that's my smoke with you because it was her fault. She is trying to ride for Kudakata. And Kudakata is clearly wrong. And no matter how many men try to explain to her that Kudakata's framework and approach to this conversation is wrong, and she is just like a dog on the bone trying to wear a cape for him. So she's been wearing the cape for Kudakata, and that cape was just wrapped around her neck and choked her, you know, and then called her the B word. And do you see how quickly she acquiesced to Fatty once that word came out of her mouth? It was like all of a sudden, before she rage quit, she was completely silent with nothing else flowing through her brain. Like to me, you just need to, and maybe it's because I worked around a lot of men that I know that there's a when it gets a certain way, you just need to be quiet. When I'm getting into it with people, it's me and them. Eventually, I will calm down, but I'm never just writing for somebody else's frame of thinking. If I'm out of pocket, it's because my emotions, you guys have made my emotions so raw. But even still, I've never rage quit. I sit my ass down when they tell me to shut the fuck up. How many times have they told me to shut the fuck up?
Plenty of times.
And I just shut the fuck up. I never rage quit like, whatever, no, because I can't be a victim if I'm up here doling it out. And that's what Fatty, like me and Rick have gotten into it. And Fatty was kind of like egging Rick on to drag me for filth. Right. But what he did was he just put more of a battery in my back to continue pulling Rick down into the pond with me. Like, no, he's not going to beat me. I don't care, Fatty. I'm not afraid of Rick. Now, I'm afraid of Fatty, but I'm not afraid of Rick, though. I just, to me, it's like once you rage quit, you forfeit your argument.
I got you.
It's the same as this Kudakata guy sitting up here on this panel and being quiet for the hours and the hours and the hours that he was quiet, just so that he wouldn't tear apart his own framework. It's the coward way out to me. So that was like when she was like, I was asked to come back. And then when she told me when you were like, it was me, Rose, I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm sorry. I don't really have smoke with you. I don't really
okay. Nah, but I be in the back playing, like I'm brokering a peace deal with two content creators right now. And it's like, I know Fatty didn't mean it, but he was just, I know like when it's just too much and the cup overflows.
Yeah.
He was just at that point where it's like, I can't take it anymore. Let me drop my bomb to get it back in order. And I knew once she come back, he'll and then we continue the show. So that's why I'm always trying to like play peacemaker in the back. I don't be wanting people.
She was very brave to come back. I think that was brave of her. Right. But when I'm talking to Rick and then you try to interject, and that's what you're doing with that man over there. It was just like, hold up, then I wanted to say the B word, but I had to kind of like chill because, Ali, he's kind of like the brokerage person like you are. Like, he'll tell me like Roses, on these panels, this is why you make it easy for a Mont or a Rick or whoever to come at you because you get out of pocket sometimes. And I agree, I can't get out of pocket. So I said I was going to do more listening than talking. But girl, don't jump over here and try to then now save Rick after you done been saving Kudakata. And now you trying to save Rick. Like, I don't need you over here, So yeah, that's why I told her you need to take your wig off and go to sleep, And did you see that TLA was in the chat again?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, he sees me acting a complete fool again.
He's from Atlanta, so I think he'll understand.
No, I think he totally loves it. Totally loves it. But it was still like, not, if I ever want to work with him, I don't want him to be like, this girl is, a ratchet, but yeah. So, yeah.
Jay, mine's is not a cape. Mine's is more like a peace sign. It's a peace sign it's not a cape, because when she wrong, she wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just thought the full female dog was like a little much, and I'm like, all right.
If you got a peace sign in the closet, then that means I have what? That literally means that inside of my closet is a utopia.
Nah, yours is a full-on cape. Yours is a full-on cape, bro.
Yeah, my closet is a utopia, bro. Because I have the for me, like I have the patience to understand different perspectives of people. Like, which granted, I'll say.
But why do you have the cape? Are you just always caping for women?
Bro. I just have I'm just willing. I'm more willing to be understanding of people in areas where understanding isn't deserved. Okay. So like, I'm definitely a cape. pretty much, I guess. Like, I'll look at shit and I'll be like, all right, this don't make no sense. Like, why does this make sense to you? Why do you feel this way? What have you been through in life that'll give you
Oh
this
no,
perspective?
not a Mont. So you're kind of like Mont. You're kind of
I
like
don't know
Mont
who
a
that
little bit.
is. I don't
Oh,
think you
okay.
could compare me to anybody though.
Okay, so there's a guy that asks women these kinds of questions on panels when they act really ratchet with the host.
Yeah.
They might do things out of pocket, and then he'll be like, well, I'm just trying to understand, why you would be, I can understand why you think people are attacking you, even though you're acting like a 304 that's out of pocket. You must have had a really rough life and you didn't have a father. Like, it's like those kinds of things. And it's like,
That's
even
kind of
though all those things could be true, that doesn't give anybody the right as a grown, fully formed woman to get up
and
anywhere and act a fool.
yeah, and that's kind of where I differentiate myself because I don't. I mean, even if understanding doesn't equal excuse, it doesn't equal reason. It
Oh,
just
okay. So then
equals
you don't have a cape then. You must
yeah. It doesn't equal excuse or
lowercase
reason.
s.
Yeah, like
A
it
li-
just equals understanding. I simply, in the simplest sense, understand why X, Y, or Z person acts this way, does
Okay.
X, Y, or Z action. It doesn't excuse the action. It doesn't make the action that was taken okay. There,
Okay.
you just understand why they did it. So that's more
Okay.
so the angle that I come from, because it and this is going to be the most like probably extreme example that you would get or that a person would give, but is in my head I look at it, all right, on a moral aspect we would conceptualize the R word or anything like that, I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about, as
Yeah.
morally wrong.
Mhm.
If you were to put a group of individuals that have committed this act in a room and
Right.
have them ask each other, is X, Y, or Z thing morally wrong? Would they have the same answer?
No.
So,
Okay, I get.
like,
Oh, that's a really good example of trying to. I get what you mean. I get
yeah,
what
it's
all
just
you're
simple
saying. How
understanding.
you
Because
just. That was good.
yeah,
That
because
was
then
good.
and then viewing things on that aspect, for me, it's something for myself, because when I encounter situations where I'm just like, we all encounter situations where we're just like, why did this fucking happen? Why
Mhm.
is this happening? If it's something we still going through, and it's just like, all right, anytime you have to ask yourself why, is the emotion that comes behind the why, the
Mhm.
quickest thing that you could do to deal with that is gain understanding of it.
Mhm.
So to me, if I prioritize understanding a thing, then that's the quickest way to remove any unnecessary emotion towards that thing. Because who want
Okay.
to go throughout the day feeling unnecessary oh, I'm mad because of XYZ, I'm any of that shit, like, or more specifically like negative emotion. So like obviously you happy, like any of that shit is perfect, but when you have negative emotion, the quickest way out of said negative emotion, especially when negative emotions are more predominant, is going to be understanding why you're feeling it. That's the quickest way out of it, is to understand why you're feeling it. If you
Right.
don't
And in this
understand why,
case, we're trying to understand why she keeps throwing on the cape for these two guys that we're not really in agreement with. So uh, my frustration, it shouldn't be why can't you understand us? I should be looking at it like I can understand why you agree with these guys over here and that we're just different. Like, I don't know, like, but
a
I
little
get
bit,
what you mean, like,
I would say a
because
little bit
the
also.
R word group, the group of the R word people, even though we morally know that is incorrect, we can understand why they would agree that it isn't morally wrong.
Exactly. And
okay.
you just hit the nail on the head, because it's not more so understanding yourself.
Yeah, right. You have to take yourself out of it, and you have
exactly.
to
You
look
take
at what
yourself
their
out of it and
understanding of it is. Yeah.
just
Okay.
simplify it. I understand why X, Y, or Z person doesn't have the same perspective as me.
Mhm.
And simple as that. Where now
Okay.
again, and you have to remove the thoughts of this thing is okay or this thing is morally acceptable or any of those things. Because if you want to gain understanding to the truest essence of what it is, then you can't have personal feelings towards certain things a lot of the time. Like,
You sound like a Buddhist. Okay.
Yeah.
you're not gonna have, like,
Right.
all right,
Right.
same example, a R-word person, if that's morally unconceptualizable to you and that's unacceptable, completely, I get that. But again, that's you inputting how you feel about it
On
into
it.
it.
Right.
So
Okay.
you're not
You're
going
very
to be able
mature. You're very mature. More mature than we were last night on that damn panel.
Right.
I mean,
like he'll be a great panelist once he learn how to just
Yeah.
wrap it in a nice little gift and deliver it. Like he's great. Like sometimes, like when I was going through my depression, he's who of course I'll talk to my therapist at the time, but then I'll come get him because one, he's younger, and then I'm just getting a clear perspective and someone who's truly trying to understand where I'm at.
Right.
But I want to
I
put
love
into
that.
this.
So that's really good that
Yeah,
you
bro, like,
talk to
bro,
your
especially talking with you, like a lot of the times, bro, you gotta realize it, because you done told me straight up before, like, bro, you sound like a therapist, but it's the differentiator between somebody who's constitutionalized and this is their profession and they have to go about things a certain way versus somebody who is just close with you and they're going to
try to
cater
understand you on a deeper level.
like cater to what I feel like you need to hear for you as an individual. So that's why I end up being so long-winded with a lot of shit, is because again, bro, like I'm a person who seeks another individual, whoever I'm talking to, whoever it may be. I seek somebody understanding my point of view. So in order to do that genuinely, you have to put yourself forward in a way that other people will not as a whole. And what's one thing that's a general consensus? Oh, XYZ person needs to get things across in a shrink sense. What's something that people don't do majority of the time is take their time to understand who they're speaking to and verbalize things in a way that specific individual will understand.
Needs to hear them. Yeah.
I have the patience to do all of that shit.
That's very
which is a rarity, which is why
I
it
think
comes up
so
as
too.
I need to shrink shit.
So you need to take that back, what you said about his cape in the closet.
Nah, he got a cape. He got a soft spot for the ladies. I'm not taking the cape comment back.
I was
like
gonna say
two things can be true at the same time. Now I'm not taking. I give him his flowers when he get the flowers, but the cape, he don't have it on. It's in the closet. Just know.
He do give me my flowers. It's
you know.
He do give me my flowers. My cape is it's a special cape.
I love
It's not the usual cape.
I love that. That's really good that you two have each other. That's really great.
Facts. Yo, Rose, look what I did. I love
your banner. I love the guy walking in the background. It's just very nice for your first stream.
Thank you. That's the thing. I've been waiting to try to
it's so cool.
I had to make sure the vertical.
This the first one for real?
Yeah, this is my first one, bro. And I just wanted to make it. I wanted to make it look good, at least. You feel me? I be on too many panels where it looked good.
Yeah, I
like,
love it. I love that the vertical and the horizontal are on par. Like, this is so good because the hardest thing is to get the vertical to match your horizontal. So you did really good.
I figured out what it was.
Okay.
Damn, I don't want to say it on stream. I'll tell
No,
you
you
on the
don't have
phone
to.
call.
You can tell me later. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I had to get that
Oh,
right. And that's what's been stopping me for real. But
Because you're a
now that
perfectionist.
yeah,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
It's killing me.
That's good though.
You know what I
Good,
mean?
good,
And then
though.
I got like, this would be like a debate type of layout, you know, the
Okay.
moderators in the middle. And then like I guess if Rose got the floor, I'll do something
Okay.
like this. I'll do
Okay.
that, right? I'm learning how to
I don't know how to do that myself.
Oh,
I don't even know
see,
how to do that myself. So you can teach me how to do that.
you feel
I
me?
always
So
Take
wanted
me
to
off the
know
big
how
screen.
Ali and Fatty pull people to the middle. I don't know how to do that.
yeah, you got to create the layout. And it's like
Okay.
the dope thing what I noticed with Fatty and them is they got certain like what they call it, the studios. They
Okay.
have each studio set up and they have a layout for what's going on.
Okay.
So
Oh, got it. Oh, so they
right,
characterize the studio and then they pull you from that studio or into that studio for that layout.
right, yeah. So like
Okay.
with this, I made this particular layout because I was filming, I was live streaming. I get paid to stream. I take my whole setup with me to events and I stream events live. So
Okay.
like right now, I would be the main camera, you would be camera 2, he would be camera 3, and everybody's getting to see the event without audio, but they get to see the event. Like say we was battle rapping, right? Say you and Justin was rapping. Y'all both in the middle because I got the main camera on y'all, but I got somebody focusing on you. I got somebody focusing on, you know what I mean? Just so like
Okay.
to keep it
No,
interactive.
this is so good. This is so good.
Yeah, I already know how you carry your angles and shit when you come. Yeah. Oh, video work and camera work is undisputed, bro. Like,
Okay.
and that's on a genuine aspect. That's this man, bro. He will make the cheapest camera, the cheapest anything look like top tier $1 million work, and that's exactly how things come out. Like,
Hey, we ain't got no cheap
he,
cameras no more.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Okay.
already knowing, bro. I was coming in. I know you're not dealing with no BS equipment, but like it go a long way because if you could take BS equipment and do what he does, and which is a small niche group of people, and produce immaculate work. Once you
Yeah.
get the equipment in, you're excelling. So that's
Yeah.
definitely what O do, bro. I could say that wholeheartedly. Like, if I ever need anything done photography wise, videography wise, that's the first man I'll talk to.
That's really, listen, I'm excited because that was the first thing I noticed was that the vertical and the horizontal matched. And I was like, I'm going to make a mental note to ask him about that. Because,
Yeah,
and
I was
going to ask Ali, how do you make people the main? Because I don't know how to do that. Like,
yeah, you gotta like depending on how many people you're expecting, because your custom layout is stuck on the custom. So that 3 layout is only for 3 people. And then if it's
Yeah.
multiple people, it'll be something like this or something like this.
Yeah.
And then it will fill in. You feel me?
Right.
So it's all about what's your intentions for that particular show. Like if you're expecting to have, you personally, you don't be having like 10 people on. You have probably a max of like 4 or 5 people on at the same time. So then you will make a layout with 5 people and a review. You feel me? Like see right now I got a 2-person review, right? You see how you disappeared even though you're still on camera?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta make it to where it's like what's the intention?
I'm gonna experiment when I get off with you tonight. I'm gonna play around with it.
Yeah, like when you're doing it, send me the link and I can talk
Okay.
you through it.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause,
Okay.
y'all.
And
Don't
then
clip that
when you
up.
get to the point where you doubling up on people, send me the link and I'll get the double up.
Yeah, you're gonna be great for like you're gonna be great for like
'Cause I'm good with
political talks, tech talks, and relationship talks. Like you're great with that for sure, right? But most of the times it just be arguing. You don't want to deal with that. But it's like when it's a great
Yeah.
like the Wilted Wednesdays when Rose dropped the link. That's a great
Yeah,
show to be
please
on.
come over. Yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the last night, like the same pod we reviewing as of now, like that topic, bro. I wanted to be in that so bad because
Yeah.
it's a lot of, again, like with me, like bro, I have a lot of niche perspectives about certain things where it's like
I need you to practice with us first. Practice with us first. So
yeah,
so that doesn't happen. So what happened to Kuda doesn't happen to you because they will
you're gonna have to go
It's
through
not.
that training camp.
Yeah.
It's a training camp.
It's not gonna happen.
The best thing to do is to be quiet and only speak when you're spoken to, so you won't get cooked. Because it's a lot of people that can question you into a corner.
Yeah, that's what
it's like
do. Right, right.
It's like you will be proving their point with the way they ask the question. It's
I
the
mean,
way the question is
I
formed.
understand, like I respect that and I get it, but
that's so true.
You could speak. If you could question me into how I view it is, if you can question me into a corner, then I need to brush up on what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And because I have that mentality, is less likely you gonna question me into a corner.
And then you gotta get accustomed to the buttons because they'll pressure you. It's a different vibe when you ask a question and then they start playing what's that theme Ali like to play? The How to Be a Millionaire. Dun, 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 dun. You start thinking like, oh shit, like what am I?
Or player one puts you in an Aladdin suit and then they bring it up and it kind of just like throws you off. Like, what the hell? Like, do I need to be trying to argue my point?
They'll do this. They'll do that. Off rip.
But you already know I'm one of the people. You gotta throw me in the paint. You gotta throw me in the paint. I'm gonna figure it out regardless, though.
No, yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good with us tonight.
But I will work on the shortening, the explanation of things. It's just honestly to me to give a genuine perspective on certain things. I have no choice but to draw out that explanation if I'm really trying to reach people with what I say. That's really like that's the difference, bro. Like people don't try to, or people don't have the patience to actually try to reach another person and change, like genuinely change their perspective, because there's a lot of different aspects in life. When you look at religion or anything like that, like people force shit down people's throat, try to change their perspective, their expectation of doing XYZ thing, and etc. Like that's not the angle I'm coming from. But when it comes to genuine subjects where I feel like a person or anybody needs update or needs a little bit of refining, like I will take specific efforts that's necessary to get that individual, and I put emphasis on the individual, the refining that's necessary for them, because people are people at the end of the day. And as you get older is the more you are able to segregate individuals.
Yeah.
But the more
so true.
Wait, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Where your laptop?
I don't have it anymore, sadly.
Okay. And you on your iPad right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You got a stand for it?
No.
Okay, we gotta get you a stand, right? And then you could use your headphones as the mic. Those are good. Just make sure it don't brush on your beard. But look, y'all, let me close this out because I'm getting tired. I gotta
Me
pee.
too. Me too. I'm tired, and I don't want to play around with. You got your banner at the top. I'm like, how do you do it at the top instead of at the bottom? Because I don't want to.
It's a when you go to make the banner, it's a option. It's an arrow pointing up.
Okay.
And it'll put it at the top. And then look, send me a picture.
Okay. Yes.
So I can make you one of those.
Okay.
Right. And then
I want to be walking in the background with like rocking on roses or something like that.
Send me the lower third that you use so I can make sure your vertical is
the lower third.
The lower, like you see the thing you got where it says it'd be you, and then it'll say Rose Report, and then have your Instagram and Cash App on it. Yeah. Send that to me, and then I would make it vertical for you so that when you put it, it's an option on the vertical. You gotta, when you put the overlay, you gotta click it, and then it says replace. Then it says replace with new document. You find a new document that match, and that'll be the vertical one, and it'll be the same thing. So it's like you gotta make two.
So I will email that to you.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So if
I
like
made it out of Canva. I made it out of Canva.
So just send me the transparent thing.
Okay.
And I'll get it to you. You know, you send it tonight, it'll be in your email in the morning, and it'll be ready for you.
Whenever. It doesn't have to be. I know you're tired, so I'll get it to you, but you don't have to get it right back to me because I'm not going live until Monday.
Okay, cool. Also, we ain't getting we got a show today. Okay, because I was gonna get on you about that.
Yeah, I'm off today because today is Sunday, so I'm only gonna come to your stream. But on Monday, I'll have a stream. So
yeah. And it was Thursdays. Well, what show was that for Ali?
The Ali show that Kuda was on was Thursday afternoon show.
All right, so what time is good for you? And I'll just make it because I got to make the thumbnail.
Anytime after 5. Anytime. Like I'm not going live until 9:00 on Monday.
Okay, cool. All right, so all right, nightfall. I'll set it for like 8:00.
Okay.
I'll set it for and we'll review it because I'm not going to even watch it. We're just going to review it.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good. That would be fun. You are gonna. It is going to be so good because it's going to go from the ladies into the men, and it's just going to take a nosedive, a really hard nosedive. Yeah. And
let me tell you, hats off to you, Fatty, because I like just trying to get the thumbnail out and all that and get everything right. Because if you check what I did, everybody's tagged. It's all right. Really? That is a lot of work.
Fatty does tagging. He sends everybody the StreamYard link. He sends the thumbnail. He also and he's not just tagging YouTube. He's tagging people's Instagrams, their TikTok. Yeah. Like if you look at his description,
his description is immaculate.
He does the timestamps, and then he also collaborates with you, which is really dope. And he lets you restream.
Give me 1 or 2 weeks of consistency. I got you.
Yeah, and you're always welcome to come onto my show because my show is very easy peasy. My group is more mature. They don't want to argue.
It's chill.
It's chill on my channel.
Honestly speaking, I don't care about all of the arguments or anything of that. Like I got something.
Not in the garden. Not in the garden. We don't get.
We want you to feel comfortable with the online, everything that's thrown at you online. So it's easier to do that in a space like me and CEOs before we throw you into the wolf pack. Is what we're saying.
Bro. And again, like I said, I'm not going because it's going to sound like this, but I'm not saying this like I'm saying I'm perfect and I'm going to shrug off everything, but I'm usually chilling when it comes to shit. I was more so talking like, oh, you already know on the technical aspect of things.
I need
so
that
button. You're into IT. That's
your right. Oh no, like I'm the mush.
Yeah,
like he said, I'm the mush.
If I'm having an electronical problem, this is who I call.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah. It's a few things that I need, right? Mm-hmm. I stole that shit. stole that shit, right? Because if you,
Yeah.
I don't know, because you see my layout, right? I took that from Anton Daniels. I said, oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
It's
really?
easy.
Okay.
Yeah, what? This is
I
his
don't
layout
watch
right
them,
there.
so I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, this whole lower third right here, that's Anton. I said, oh, that's mad easy. Let me make that real quick.
Okay.
It's efficient, right? So
You
I
made
stole
me
that.
one,
Bro,
but it's
I'm
for
like,
Rose Report.
Yeah, I was just customizing it
Yeah.
for whatever,
but
right? Because
yo, your
that's what the
setup,
news do.
your setup is, and especially coming from me, like not to say you incapable or anything like that, but like for
Mhm.
for you to like look to me and ask for like technical aspects of things, the way you have your shit set up right now is like
Yeah,
it's immaculate, bro.
it
Like
is. It
you
is.
don't,
From
I'm
your
proud of that.
and
background to your
yeah, bro, like
yeah. It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
the
dope.
whole
It's
shit.
that's an Easter egg. It's RGB because that's the original TV color. You know, when you looked at your TV back in the day, it was the little RGB. I'm a videographer, so that's why it's RGB. You feel me? So that's
Very
just what it
cool.
is. It's just an Easter egg. And then if I jump on your show, of course, it's going to be red. If I jump on somebody else's show, I'm gonna just match the colors to that. So it's just showing
Yeah,
a visual presence. That's all.
and the fact that yeah, I mean
Very good.
you've always taken that step to have that like visual presence and etc. So it's dope, bro. Regardless how you look at it, like bro, I'm in here right now off of my iPad.
So
Like
look, I'm gonna
that's
kick you, nigga. Bye.
It was good talking to you, and I will
I
see both of y'all tomorrow. Right?
Kicked them. I
Tomorrow.
kicked them.
No, you
I
just want to
kicked
kick
them.
somebody.
Yeah, I did.
You just
Yeah.
want to be. Why do we all want to be like Fatty and Ali and
Because
drop people?
Fatty put on the best show. Like, yo, bro, no lie, Rose.
I love when he asks people a question like what color did you wear today, and then he's like, shut up, you stupid woman, and then he'll kick him.
Right? See that? Right there. Say goodbye, Rose.
Peace out. Peace.
Wow. Kicked. See that? That's how we doing it. Now, let me stop. Thanks to the 15 people that was in here. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. Tell a friend. Late Show with CEO. I'm out this bitch, man. Peace.